Welcome. Just getting settled in, set up, waiting for High Octane to join. We're gonna knock out this Duck Race giveaway for him. Just let me get that ready. Is it Duck a Go-Go? It is Maine. Alright, let me pull this stuff up on the side. Give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right there. I just gotta get this stuff set up. We're gonna knock this Duck Race out, and then we're gonna get into the After Dark card. Programs posted at the top of stream. Just waiting on the homie to pop in. Done. 57 entrants. We'll wait for him to get in. We'll do 45 seconds. Why not? It's a big race. What's up, bud?
How are you?
How you been?
Good. Very good.
All right.
Hey,
so
I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, anything to get, everyone wants to see the results. They don't want to see something get quick behind the scenes. So this is about the easiest way to get it done. And for those that don't know, this is High Octane in Discord. You recently changed over or using the other account?
I use them. I got them both in the Discord. I go by High Octane, but I also have the store that I'm running to.
Wonderful. Confirm for me real quick. 57 entrants.
I gotta look.
Let's see. I think that's for sure.
Yes, 57. From what I went through, all of them, and I looked at all the entrants to be entered correctly. I still need to verify the winner just as a double check because it's a pretty awesome prize, but it looks like 57.
Yeah, I guess I can pull that up too. Let me see. Do you have? I was gonna say for the reveal, do you have a photo in the background you want to use, or do you want me to pull that photo up that you sent me?
No, actually, I'm gonna do the reveal on the other spaces.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, So we'll run the winner here. Let me get let me pull the prize up real quick, so that way people know. Well, the people that are partaking know what they're in for.
It's the Foul of Summer Night.
Copy link. Wonderful. So this is what's the winner of this Duck Race will receive. Age 2, so you have another month after next week, which is fine. Free is free. Can't complain.
All right.
And decent prefs. Didn't look into the bloodline too much, but looks like you could have a nice little runner. So congrats to whoever picks that up. Let's see here. All right, I got it loaded up. I did 45 seconds. So do you have anything else to add before we hit the go button?
Did we tweet back out the link for people to join and watch?
I did. I put it in the Discord and tagged everyone and let them know that we were doing the giveaway. Like I said, the one thing after this is done, I can clip the results, and you can add that to the.
I guess I could put it on Twitter. I can post
tweet.
it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just reply to the Spaces tweet with it, so that way people can it'll be visible. Unless Siberian, you know how to clip in Twitch? Someone in my chat has to know how to do clipping.
No,
but yeah,
I don't.
We'll get it clipped. I'll get it clipped.
Yeah. I didn't see the actual link on your tweet. I saw Jeb Web 3's, but I didn't see yours. So I did not tweet out the link to your stream. I didn't have it.
Yeah, I tweeted one out right before I went live, and then I tagged everyone in Discord and let them know. But like I said, we'll run. I can run this, and then we can probably clip like a 20-second from the middle of the race to the end of it, where it shows the winner, and then we can comment that to the Twitter post, and then the results will just be there.
All right.
But this is recorded for a week, so, and it's on YouTube forever, so it'll be there. It'll be visible for the people that were in it. But yeah, we'll get it going, and good luck to everyone.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, duck race is much more entertaining than doing a wheel spin.
So this is a duck race.
Yeah, this is the duck race. Everyone gets a different character duck, and good luck.
Do we have people watching the show right now?
Yeah, there's a couple on right now. Everyone usually trickles in after 8.
Okay.
Normally I start at 8, but I've been starting at 7:30 the last couple of weeks just because it's more time to get into the races for myself anyway.
Well, we got 10 seconds left. I see a couple coming from the back.
Someone's
here. There's a couple. Look at that one. Oh, we got a late runner.
Duck 25.
Wow. Now, okay, let me verify real quick. Cavill, let me verify to make sure that we got an appropriate winner. KAVOURASL. So the rules were you had to like, follow, and retweet with tagging 3 people. And I had reviewed them, but you never know. I could have missed somebody for having a proper entry. So let me just double check.
No worries.
All right, just take a second here.
Yep.
See if I can find this person.
So that's probably gonna be a pain in the ass trying to figure all that out. But back.
All right, so this person did retweet with 3 names, and so they did the retweet, they did the names, did they like it?
So it's official winner.
Yeah, I gotta just see if they liked it. I think they might have. I think they did. I don't see why they wouldn't like it if they retweeted it, but let me just double check. Likes. Cavosol. Trying to find them. Oh, there it is. And they liked it. They're an official winner. They retweeted, they liked, they did everything. And they followed. Yep, official. Awesome.
I think yep, here's in Twitch chat, I'll send it to you in Discord. Someone clipped. Thank you, Z. I appreciate that. They clipped the portion of the race where the winner shows up, so you can post it to the StreamYard chat. Or not StreamYard, the spaces. Damn.
Okay. Hey, you're gonna send it to me in Discord, you said?
Just send it to you right now.
All right, perfect. All right, I appreciate it. Congratulations to the winner.
Yep.
I will get the team. I just need to know from the winner what your stable is. So that way I can get the team to move the horse over from my stable to your stable. And congratulations, DoughBoy. Thank you for running this.
Yeah, appreciate it. No problem.
I very much appreciate your help. I'll let you get to the real important stuff of the of the After Dark. And thanks. I'll see you next time.
Have fun on Spaces. Take it easy.
All right. Spaces coming up next with JGWeb3 on Twitter. The link is in my my Twitter account. So we'll see you there.
All right. Take it easy.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Let's get into the guts of it. All right. Let's take a deep. Well, the first race, 60K claimer. Someone came in and hammered Bronco Bill. I looked at Bronco Bill. I think this is Bronco Bill's first time entering claiming. We also have one dropping in. Rock of Ivory is dropping in from higher level claiming. He's yet to catch a win. Kind of my little sleeper for race 1. And then Big Brain has one in here that's just been consistent. So we'll take a look at it. We'll get into it. Let me set my screen up so I can see chat. I'll keep up. Actually, let me go back and make sure I do chats. Make sure I pay attention to chat. And I get this new computer. Oh, new old computer chair. So let's see how it goes. Siberian, welcome as always. Trot, congrats on your sale. Let me know if you're looking for another Philly to fill that spot. We might have one. Z, thank you, welcome. Appreciate the clip. Crockett, Sekas, welcome. Yeah, I'll tell you this: the Big Brain's never gonna go away. They're in every archetype. Every archetype. So there's no escaping. Yeah, I know. Well, you showed interest in the one Philly I had listed 2 seasons ago that we ended up moving. I retired her full sister last month, so she's dropping us our goal, our first goal for her this month. Ugh. That's a tough race. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're on a different route with her in breeding, but Monday I have to work again. Well, I'm not gonna work again. I'm going back to work on Mondays again. But I'll probably do my stream in the evening. But also not gonna throw it out yet. But there also might be a new show starting next Monday. Might be a new show starting next Monday. That was a group decision. But he's still going to compete in his 4-year-old season. He'll still be competitive next month, probably into his 5-year-old season, but we aren't going to use him for breeding. And Zook would rather build up the stable instead of having one potential runner. But his full brother, Franco, who had 2 1-of-1s and got, I think last season had like 10 covers, and the season before that had another like 14 or 15. So yeah, that's just what it is. The 2 1-of-1s is tough, but he has the racing he has the race pedigree, which is nice. But I mean, his stat reel has to be something very, very, very good in order for people to want to touch him up. But yeah, we figured list him. If someone buys him, if not, then we just keep racing and keep printing with them. But yeah, money now is better than money in the future, the way I tell them. So we can do a lot more with that in the now than, in a month or 2 from now when we're trying. Maybe he reels an SS minus. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I'm all about action. And if there's a way to move him and make other moves, I'm always down for that. If there's always a way to move something and make other moves, I'm always down for that. Mo, welcome. Yes, virtual Kentucky Derby week. Yes. Satoshi, welcome also. But yeah, he texted me this morning. He's like, should we list him? We list him. I mean, he's competitive in the 14K entries and higher. Obviously, he won a major. The only horses he really loses to are fucking Poconos S pluses, which a lot of people are in that boat. But he is printing in the S stakes, so as long as we catch full fields in the S restricted stakes, he's almost a lock every time. And if they bring them back for the foreseeable future, then he'll always have a place to run. He can win the grade 3s. It's just the grade ones and the grade twos. He's, you know, second, third, second, third, second, third, fourth, which again is money, but we can do other things with that. All right, so let's get this loaded up. Let me look at them. I don't know if we'll need the machine for the first one. I don't know if we'll need the machine for the first one. Let me take a look-sies. This first one is 60K claimer, sloppy. 8 furlongs left dirt. Likely throw the one out based on its 8 furlong, 2 races, and then we'll throw it again for its 1 for 26 record in the slop. And 4 for 26 podium. 6-year-old also, 7-year-old. Eldridge Avenue has record on the slop, has record 8 furlongs, but again, 7 years old. Back County or Back Country, yeah, we're gonna throw Mr. 1 for 100 out completely. If there were last place wagers, I would 100% just throw everything on Back Country for last place. Rousby Style or Steel. Style. Dial. Tile. Style. Count it. Another, just gonna throw it out completely. Yeah, essentially it ends up being, I think, a 3-horse race. The 3 horses on the outside. 5, 6, 7. Bronco Bill's been running stakes and handicaps and allowances, carrying extra weight and actually winning. So he's getting a discount here on the weight. Also getting a discount by dropping in. So based on the first 5 horses, I would say that Bronco Bill is the favorite. But then we get down to Wasted Talent. Wasted Talent actually has some legs at 8 furlongs and in slop. So we're there. Has been running in claimers. Dog Water for 83. 4th for 90. 4th for 165 in a short field. And then pretty much seconds in stakes and allowances. So live. And you come down to Rock of Ivory, who 0 for 25, 0 for 2 at 8 furlongs, and 0 for 14 at sloppy. But I low-key kind of like this one, even though I shouldn't. 125 ran 4th. Stakes no good. 107th, 104th, 157th. These are bad numbers too for an S minus. 175, 5th, 4th, 3rd for 175, 2nd for 125. All right, so you know those. I mean, 4 and 5 horse fields, not impressive. Clearly not a stakes runner, but in for 60K. In for 60K is a different field than in for 125, 175, because you're running against all S minuses and S at that point. And now you're down here, and the only other S minus competition you have is Wasted Talent. But Wasted Talent has been here before. I think the money line favorite, or the morning line, like the current line favorite, is Bronco Bill. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We do have some sprinkles on the 6 and 7. All right, let me look at this so I can get a better, so just coming off a win in the stakes, a second in the stakes, 4th in a handicap carrying 6 pounds, winning the stakes, dog water, 3rd in the stakes. Yeah, like this horse is live. Bronco Bill is definitely live. A little vinaigrette full. A plus. This is 8 furlongs. All right. Peak performance. Let's take a look at the bottom 2, Rock of Ivory and Wasted Talent. Really condensed where it's running, but it's just running over its head. check the odds in these stakes. Yeah, all right, 4, 5, 1. So it's pulling lowish odds in the stakes. So yeah, I think it really comes down to wasted talent. Just drop it, but it's been in the 83s before. I'm gonna go back and look at the fleets and see if there's a trend, but it's definitely hard to throw out an S- in a 60K claimer. And then Rock. This is probably one of the lesser GVG horses we've seen. He lost to an S-, lost to an S, and then yeah, so dropping significantly. $100K was the lowest it's been in. Sorry, 75K was. What was wrong with this race? Just all S-, yeah. All right, this random A just smushes the field of S's and S-. Where are 8 furlong races at? The stakes. Lost to the horse you should have lost to. 8 furlongs, 125. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna fall. I think the A+ is pretty solid for this race. It's probably better than wasted talent, but again, that's probably closer than I think it is. Solid at 8 furlongs. But I think I'm gonna zig. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the 7, dropping in, probably close to where it should be. Unfortunately, you don't really like to say that about S-, but I've been saying since fucking season 1 of breeding that everyone should come to terms that the horses that they breed most likely will end up being claiming horses. And that goes no different for any S's or S- either. I mean, 1 pool only. Yeah. I'm going to go outside the box. Like I said, I like Bronco Bill. Bronco Bill likely probably wins this race, honestly. I don't think the first 4 horses have a snowball's chance in hell. But I will go with, I'm personally going to go with the 7. I know it's not the, it's probably not the most attractive pick, but we're not here to make attractive picks. We're here to make some jingles. Let me see the fields for everything else also. I think we have 1 full field. Yeah, I'm switching the races up for next week. We've been hammering the same fucking schedule for 3 months now almost. So we're gonna switch it up. But I don't, this isn't gonna be like last week where we had the free money A. Unfortunately, there's a shit ton of A's in here, but someone came in and got in on the A+ already. Again, another big brain. But one of these A's has to be good enough. And this one we'll do in the machine. Pardon me. Ten furlongs, right turf, good. chat any particular leans in race one. Like I said, I think it's a 3-horse field, but you can easily narrow it down to a 2-horse field by throwing out the 7. But I think the A+ wins it. I think whoever came in early and got on there is right on it. It's a pretty strong A+. Pretty good press. Consistent runner. Take the handicap off. Where's Fleet? Kind of butt cheeks. And Armani, Captain Holt. Captain Holt. See money. See money in the chat tonight to watch this. Captain Holt. Atlantico is the early favorite. Yep, there he is. Let's go. Good luck. Sammy, no bueno. Armani. All right, Armani's there. Another balloon arch. It's nice to see that. Balloon arch and Born to Run just taking over RTF. On a good track. Bandit. How do you like Bandit? Where's Captain Holt? $119, finished second. I was in the handicap. Lost to Armani the race before, but also ran like dog water. Yielding the time before that. Won the time before that in the handicap. So it can win the handicaps carrying the extra weight. The allowance where it's giving weight should be no issue. Should be no issue. Throw that race out, 250. All right. Why are they on? Let me see this horse up close and personal. I got one running at 9:30. I have to remember. Probably no chance in hell, but we'll see what happens. Couldn't find a race from a little S-, so took a shot on the claiming race, and we'll see what happens from there. Stakes. Handicaps with the weight, no good. Stakes. So this horse is clearing out a stakes runner. Interesting. God damn, this horse should be running fucking claiming races. I don't understand. Who's running big brain right turf? Last win was a month ago. Winning's getting tougher too, but still. I don't understand. This is pretty obvious this horse doesn't want to run stakes races. This one has allowance? No, it's a lap. Where's the machine at? What does it say about him? Yeah, I'm thankful for whoever. I'm going to say it now and then wait till the race is over. I'm thankful for whoever came in and just dropped on Atlantica. Thank you for making the pools rise in favor of everyone else. I don't see it. Check out Bandit. Yeah, coincidentally enough, we're looking at A's only for some reason. Right, 8 and 9 pref. This is Born to Run. Born to Run is solid. It only jumped up 1. B plus temper and B plus speed. All right. 10 furlongs is the wheelhouse. 37 for 71. That's 50% of the podium. No, not a benchmark horse. Yeah, definitely not a benchmark horse. Allowance. It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough one. Horse hasn't won since December. Last month, 2 months ago. It's rough. But he's coming out. Even the last time it didn't carry any weight. No good. His numbers have been dog water too. Bandit might be. Bandit, you're fucking out of here, bro. Let me see Captain Holt. Furlongs. Looks nice. All right. Second carrying some weight. Obviously stakes no good. 9th carrying weight and then comes off a win carrying weight. The race before. Can't win for 10K, but can win the handicap carrying. I don't make it make sense. Let me see this 10K. Yeah, it's wild. Interesting, but wild, nonetheless. Captain Holt, we're going to keep on the burner for now. Let me see Armani. 8.5 stars on firm. We ended up with a good track, close to firm, close we're going to get. But this horse has success in the stakes races. Might be able to Armani. One-time Armani. Balloon Arch. Is it A minus? Oh yeah, A minus to an A. I like that. Pretty solid on a good track too. Might be Armani. Someone's in on Armani. Oh well, we're all in on Armani. Probably gonna sprinkle Captain Holt too. I don't know how much to sprinkle. I don't know how much of a sprinkle, but there's gonna be a little bit of Captain Holt. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Armani here. Where are we at? At 8. So anything I do is gonna make him the favorite. So I just do my too small. Win, play, show button. When full day. Monday. I don't know if mine's going to be later than everyone else's. Depending. I'm ready to get scoop slammed on this one. Monday. Let me get my little sprinkle on Captain Holt. Yeah, next week is gonna be next week we get the new schedule. Next week, I think Tuesday night's race car is gonna look a lot different. And then Monday we'll do our Foles Day stream. Because I'll actually have Foles to review out of my own stable this time around, which is gonna be great. Well, I can't leave him out. I'm gonna listen. It doesn't matter who's the third one I talked about. Whichever one the third one was that I talked about. I threw Bandit out, so now Bandit's gonna win. That's just how it works on this stream. Normally, I would say it would be Captain Holt, but I ended up doing a little sprinkle. But the one I just fucking threw out is Bandit, and when that happens, fade DoughBoy and get rich. But this is good. We have a full pool, win play show. So let's get some action in there. Get that loaded up. I juice the show pool for the most part, so you can come take my monies. Yeah, it should be a good one too because the floor is already pretty low. I don't know how much lower we can get on them. But even if you're even if you're looking to start your stable now, I mean, obviously, I think the people that are here already have their stables set up pretty much. Yeah, now's a good time to come in and pick out a mare. I got my 3 last season, 2 seasons ago when the prices were still relatively high. So unless I see something I really like, let me do a final refresh here. This is the good thing about going at 7:30. It's 8:13. I'm already through 2 races. I wouldn't even get through the first race until 8:13. So it works out perfect. I'm gonna look at the marketplace now. Got all the time in the world. But yeah, I want to add another. I want to add another filly, but I don't need it per se. I mean, I made a decision. I had to confirm with Zook, but after we won the major, I set about maybe going and taking the funds and trying to hit an S plus with Joey Porter Jr. So we might go to Morpheus, and if we do Morpheus, then I would rather invest in that breed than. I mean, honestly, I guess I can buy 2 foals for the price of that breed, or 2 fillies for that price of that breed. Well, I want to. Everyone wants an S plus, and I think we have a mare that can get us relatively close, given the good lineup. All right, so the floor is $500 essentially on a filly, which isn't terrible. And the one that's available, well, this is the same one. There's so many fucking curly breeds at the bottom of the floor. And then even over here, I mean, I don't know what the experiment was, but the fuck was the experiment? It wasn't an inbreed. Right turf firm. I don't know. But 27.5 for something that goes live on Mondays. We'll see how we do tonight. I don't want an A-, but fuck. Kind of hard to say no. It's $5K under the floor. And the next one's $400 for an A-. Let's see how tonight goes. I'm not saying we're gonna get there. I mean, if we do the polar opposite of every other night, and instead of losing the first 5 races, we win, maybe we get a filly tonight. Maybe. The problem is it's going to be a lot of bridesmaids and not the bride again. That's like it always is. So, and we got short fields coming out too. I mean, I think the handicaps are staying just in limited form. Like to start when this game started, there was too many handicaps. Should not have been one of the main entries for races. I understand people enjoyed them, but like it's hard enough getting people to understand fleet figures, and the weights were already messed up, and getting people to understand a handicap with letter grades when most of them are used to just a normal horse racing handicap where the best horse carries the most weight. It's not the same. So like taking them away, I think taking them away was great. Taking them away, not the entirety of them, is even better. Like leave them sprinkled. Do a couple, you know, don't have like 40% of the schedule be handicaps. And I think everything's, you know, kosher from there. But you know, when you can't this fucking dog. Third race, when you can't formally explain why the weights are the way they are, that becomes an issue for me. But yeah, having letter grades involved in handicaps is dumb. If your horse is a winning horse, you should carry the most weight. If your horse is not a winning horse, you carry the least weight. It doesn't matter if you're an S- or you're a fucking B. If you're a B with 10 wins, and you have an S- with 2 wins, your B+ should be carrying just a little bit of weight. The B+ with 10 wins should carry more weight than the S-. That's my opinion, but you can't do that with this game. As long as we still have letters attached, and I don't want letters to go away. I know a lot of people definitely want grades to go away, but I think grades are dope if they're done right. Yeah. I don't play down. I had an A- when I first started, and obviously I ran handicaps there because it was beneficial, but I haven't had a horse below an A-. I try not to. Like my filly, I have a filly that's an A, but she's for breeding purposes only, so it's not really a big deal. And if somehow my A produces less than an A, the way that I do my breeding, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not in the let's get the grades out of here camp. I know a lot of people are, obviously, when we see A's winning races full of S-. At what point does the grade matter? But right now, I don't know. Right now, I don't think there's a reason to. So this is 175, correct? 125. This horse couldn't win for 30K, so I'm likely to just throw you right out the fucking window. Win a second at 39, starts at 10 furlongs, 6 for 15 on the yielding with 2 wins. A+ in a race with it's only a 5-horse field, honestly. Anything could happen. So as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and remove the one from my slip. That funny feeling. Not carrying extra weight. Competitive for 90. 1 for 125. 1 for 75. Third, win for 90. 50% at 10 furlongs. Yielding 2 wins, a second, a third, and 6 starts with a high of 82. Pretty good. Here it is. It was in 125, coincidentally enough, last month. So that funny feeling we'll keep on the slip. Yeah. Whew. Damn. Mo, you have Crandon's first first crop hitting the. They don't hit the track yet. They're born this month, right? If you're still there, I gotta look at him too. I think he's right turf. I think. All the fucking weeks I spent talking about that horse. He had firstborn last season. He's RTF, RTS. How hard RTS? I got time. See, that's the beautiful thing about starting early is we got time. I can fucking diddle around now. Fuck temper. Yeah, lost me. Fucking lost me. Sorry. My man's independent George. Yeah, dude, I'm all for the listen. Respect to everyone out there who doesn't pay attention to temper or doesn't mind temper. But I mean, it's state A, which is kind of wild. I guess it makes sense. But I'm off temper. You can't fucking do it. I'm hoping that I get a level up with this mare, but her review is beautiful up until you get the temper, and then when you hit her with horses that are S temper and S positive temper, I'm off of it. Now her first foal is pretty good. All right, this is a Doc baby. I went to Doc strictly for the S plus temper. You would think I would get an S, but because her temper is such dog shit, I don't get nothing. But he's been solid. He's been a good little pony. He's running tonight, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm not mad with the outcome. Next week I get the Night Saturn Colt. So another one again, pump temper into. Go fuck yourself, DoughBoy. You don't get nothing. But paying those stud fees for those bricks is like the hardest part. But then we came back around, we got our Doc filly. So this is going to be a good start to getting these. Next, when she's ready to breed, these two are going to be out. And then the only thing to look at is going to be this beautiful picture. But she's in full to. I zigged here. I'm sacrificing. It's not even a lot of heart sacrifice either, but I sacrificed heart this month, and I went with Black Pencil for 3 of my RDS breeds. So we'll see what happens there. I went off script with Grimwald. I took Trot. You still here? This is the filly. This is the full sister to the one that you were interested in the one time. Let me get her out. I think you wanted Eden Flyer. I think the only difference is, yeah, no SS Heart with SS or S plus speed was the difference. Yeah, even Grimes too. It's all right. She started out producing 4 or 5 colts, and now she's been colt. So we'll see what Black Pencil has to offer. A little speed. Stayed in the speed route. Only 2 wins in there, both 5 furlongs. Source wasn't much, but the stats were kind of solid on it. And at the time, I ended up missing out on Zeus, I think it was. Or not Zeus. It wouldn't matter. I couldn't go to Zeus. That's the hard part in RDS. It's figuring out where you got to go. But no 1 of 1. I ended up paying $20K for the stud fee, but it is what it is. You got to pay for nice things sometimes, so we'll see what happens. A little birdie whisper right here. Check out Black Pencil on the last day of breeding, so we checked out Black Pencil. All right, let me get back to this race. All right, so someone just dump trucked that funny feeling. Let me actually go back and finish my conversation with Mo also, since I get sidetracked. All right, RTS. Got a fill. Well, I might take my A there. Wait, he was a sprinter, wasn't he? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to match up distant preference with distant preference just to stay on that line, but obviously it doesn't always work that way, but we'll see. Yeah, Fortuna's only fucking dog shit status is temper. And she's the only filly from Grimwald that has ever leveled down. Everything she's produced six S's and one S minus. So I kept her. I didn't think her reveal was gonna be as it was a good reveal, just the temper. And I did have someone offer a trade, but I don't worry about unless it's like a I don't really ever ask for kickbacks, which I appreciate it. But like if it's under a 10K breed, I'll decline a kickback. You just keep it at that point. There's no reason for it. Other than you being, solid person. There's a reason for that. But in my eyes, you should keep those. If you were charging, 80K, maybe kick back a little bit. You know what I mean? 30K, I'll take a little kickback. I think in the beginning, GVG did whenever he did his big onboarding, we got a kickback from our first Zeus breed. I think Zeus was 20K at the time. I don't remember, but either way, we got I don't ever ask for kickbacks on stud fees unless I know the person and I say, damn well you're charging too much, yo. Let me get this back because it's the appropriate price. Pretty sure the appropriate price is what it's at now. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, gotta yell. Sometimes, man, you gotta yell. I was gonna try and convince you to put them on the market, and I get them that way, but no. Yeah, it's all right though. I mean, you bought them for breeding, and you did pretty good with them. That was a solid little S minus, honestly. All right, Proteus, 125, finished second, ran 72. All right. We have a contender, 50%, 30% on yielding. A little big brain. Trophy room, we're going to pass up the 2A pluses in this race. And Bold Move. Bold Move is an S. Good on yielding. I want to look at these 9 10 furlong races and see what they actually are. He has game at 75, had game at 175. Shit the bed in 225. Yeah, it's wild. That funny feeling is the early standout, but I don't even think the 3's that bad either. But I really want to see why Bold Move isn't a bold play. Ten furlongs left there. 10 furlongs. Yeah, I guess not. I guess this is just one of those S's that needs to be in lower. 83K, one was a 4-horse field. Dog water in the Derby last month. Can I get around that funny feeling? I really think this horse is live, but I kind of like our man's down here too. Lost to that funny feeling for 175. Let me run in the machine and see if that does anything else. A little more clarity. Claiming only. Let's see if we can get around it. You retired Joker, right? I don't know. Did you ever use that one for breed? I didn't know if you were going to use that one for breed. I can't remember. We were discussing way back when. Joker is one of the winningest ones. Furlongs left there. I'll have to look. See right turf as well. I forgot what I have. I got 2 right turfs and a left dirt. RDF. I don't know if my Philly's weak at dirt or not. Yeah. Screaming Whiskers, weak on both sides. Famous, she's my distance runner. And then All for Naught's gonna be the cornerstone of the left. So we'll see what happens with her. A little Jimmy Squarefoot action to level out the left side of her stats and see what happens. Probably end up with an S-, which is all right. Maybe 2 across, like her mom. Maybe 2-2-1. Who knows? I'll find out on Monday. Damn. It's really going to be hard to go against that funny feeling, huh? I'm probably going to get punted on this one as well. All right, race 3, done. On to race 4. The A stakes. All right, we should have a full field for this one. I hope. No, 8-12. Jesus Christ. Now it's the end of the season. Nobody wants to race, but hey, I got to change it up. G3 pulled a field, though. That's kind of nice. We should have all 3 for this one. I hope we have all 3 for this one. Likely have. All right. Well, we do have all 3 because people were nice. Good for the community. Is that our man's? Fucking Milk Titan. Did we cash on him last week or on her? Did we get fucked on last week? Second. We got fucked on. Yeah, Milk Titan was a huge play. Damn, Milk Titan. But that was the allowance. Carrying no weight. So let's see. I mean, we'll see. Milk Titan might be going back to the well. I do appreciate a good name with Shooter McGavin. I feel like there's horses missing out of this race. Who was it? Chase My Bankroll to 0. Chase My Shadow. That was the one from last week. We didn't see this week. Who's the other fucker? Trot's horse. I know you're in here, Trot. No, it might be Trot On, not Trot. No, Trots, not Trot On. Trots is different. Muy interesante. Right turf, fast, 8 furlongs. Weak. do steaks only. Fast. Everything, always. Eight. Nobody. Nobody in steaks at fast. Let's see everything. Milk Titan has a third. All right. Mr. Popo, a win in a second. Cadence, a third. So Titan and Cadence have a third, and Mr. Popo has stats. Cadence. Oh, Cadence lightly raced, just coming off the shelf. Has a third and a full field. All right, not terrible. Has a third carrying weight and an allowance. Has a dog water carrying weight and a handicap. So that's all right. All right. So Cadence got anything in the show pool? All right, got a little sprinkle. Might have a little more sprinkles. Shooter McGavin never touched 8 furlongs. Tired at 10. Has a win at 7. 2 wins at 7. So might not be out of the picture, honestly. Shooter is the early favorite. Let's see the charts. Yeah, capped at 7 though. Never went. Well, it did go past, but it went to 10. But this is not. It's kind of nice. 2 wins at distance so far. Balloon Arch. Balloon Arch can go up to 8, I think. No, Balloon Arch is a sprinter. Why the fuck are his horses? I have the Balloon Arch. He just wins at 7 also. What about you? Are you fucking mid? All right, you get the mid from your mama. I trust that a little bit more. And they're both stake races too. And one was a full field, which is kind of juicy. At 7. It's 5th at 10 furlongs, which isn't terrible. It's running a 61. Better than the 5 for a long time. So maybe this horse does need to stretch out a little bit, but not that far. Maybe 8. Maybe 8 is in the wheelhouse. Maybe the motherfucker just walked to the window and said, 3K on the 2, please. Which I respect that. So we'll keep you in our back pocket. Milk Titan can't win it fast. All right, Milk Titan's guaranteed to hit the board. Lost to Mr. Popo. Team Thunder has also been here. Bell, Epoque, Shooter lost to. All right, so he's running against half the field already. My man's the Revolting Blob. That's what I want. I need to go find a little A filly that I can breed with the Revolting Blob. My fucking man's. This horse, you want to talk about progeny? It's really weird because this horse shouldn't. Based on the stat, it really shouldn't be doing shit. It's weird. The S minus temper is cool. It's great. B plus finish. The A pluses are dog water, but it has sprinkled in. Yep, 3, 6. This one's 100. Oh, it's Milk Titan. Never mind. Obviously, it's great. 9, 10 for 16, 3 for 9, 10 for 19, 50%, almost 50%. 50% almost. Like most of them are 50% runners, which is fucking nice. But he retired him at 5. It didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense. But he's 9-star, so people like that. Also, I have a half brother at A+, who I might, depending on the reveal, I might end up using for breeding. Mr. Anderson came out better than most, though. But yeah, Milk Titan Milk Titan's gonna be my fucking. He's gonna be my play. I'm gonna get cucked by Shooter McGavin, but distant cousins. Bell has yet to hit the board anywhere for anything, so pretty easy pass for me. Another revolting blob. That's crazy. He's fucking everywhere today. On the podium, all 5 starts at fast. No win equity, though. Same as fucking Milk Titan. Maybe they just can't win on fast, which is kind of nuts. Can't throw Team Thunder out. Really can't. Sneaky quick. 1 carry, no weight, which is great. 62. Damn, I am fucking tired, yo. I gotta get this drink down. Do some jumping jacks. Have some vegetables. Mr. Popo. Win in a second of 4 at 8 furlongs. A second on the fast. Has been running stakes. And Portobello, I'm just not gonna. Yeah, so honestly, 5-3-2, 3-2-5 would be the trifecta. Not gonna throw a Shooter out completely. Shooter might be on a lead as they hit the top of the stretch, but that Shooter might just fade a little bit and still hit the board. Hopefully, running up the rail is fucking Milk Titan. That would be beautiful. Yeah, I'm going with Milk Titan. I gotta get it back. It's kind of juicy right now, but I gotta get back with Milk Titan. And is there a play? There's a place pool. Whatever. I'll be the Huckleberry. And who was the other one that I liked for a little sprinkle? Team Thunder. Team Thunder has, they already got a show bell. A show pick. Milk Titan got slammed in the show pool. The only one that didn't get slammed is Shooter. I'll take a little shot. I'll take some Shooter action in the show pool for now. I mean, we got 46 minutes, right? Oh my god, an hour. Whatever. We're getting it going here. All right. And I do like Team Thunder, but somebody hammered him in a show pool. Yeah, I mean, maybe you get a second. Maybe. You gotta be Shooter, I think. I really think it's those 3. 3-6-2? 3-5-2? I'll sprinkle you into place. We're all over the place in this race. I don't like doing this. I like those 3 horses. I really don't like doing what I just did. I don't recommend it. That was a degenerate move. But then again, that's why we're here. But with control. We didn't go crazy. All right, 20 minutes until race 1 pool closes. We got an hour and 20 until we get the line. Damn, we got 4 races to cover. Actually, I guess let me check and see my race. I got 28 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough little race. My man's can come through. He's pretty strong. I like this little horse. I complained about him, about his finishes, but I can't get a consistent S- stakes for him, which he's been running good in. Second, third, second, fourth, eighth out of nowhere for some reason. But again, the temper's probably a real thing. One in the allowances. He has a couple like dog shit finishes early, but since then he's been check. Or get it back. I really doubt anyone ever fucking claims this horse for 175. Just wanted the race. Maybe he has game. I think this race is kind of tough. You're the Dragon. It's an S, obviously very solid S. It seems like. Rusty Randy, another solid S. This race is tough. Just the two S's we looked at are just tough. So Flash of Light, good. Yeah, this is a tough 5-horse race. Tough. The distance is the other thing too. He just doesn't like 5 furlongs. Loves 6, loves 4, no problem. But 5 is evidently where we draw the line. And these horses have been running claiming also, so this is my man's first time dipping his toes in the claiming pool. You're the Dragon. Ace King. State S. A+ temper potentially. Yeah, that's the only thing that has me shook about my Grimwald breed this month. Is the S+ wasn't good enough. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Claiming 175. 4-horse field. All right, this one's gonna be fucking easy. I was gonna say this one's gonna be pretty easy, but it might not. This might be a no bet just based on the odds of the winner already. This is why I want to switch the fields up. Yeah. Something tells me that the 3 for 114 and the 4 for 142 and the 1 for 43 farming horses aren't going to beat the S-, who's actually competitive. So depending what the odds are when we get close to closing time, this might just be a shove. This might be a bet 10K to win 100 Derby kind of night. Because as it sits right now, if I put 1K on this horse, it's going to drop to probably 1.25, maybe 1.3. So we're betting, or we're wagering 1,000 Derby to win 300. There's no such thing as a lock of the century, but this is probably a lock of the century. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep this one off. We're gonna wait a little bit because honestly, if it gets to 1.1, I'm not putting 1,000 to win 100. I would rather just skip that and have nothing to do with it. So we'll see. But yeah, this is the freest money that anyone can collect. I'm not looking at this. I don't need to look at this. Duplicate. Actually, let's take a look at the qualifiers and see who's on the board. All right, San Luis ran a shitty race today. I watched that one. But also running short, so I don't know if it even matters. I mean, if it qualifies, it's probably going to run the Derby. Just you qualified, why wouldn't you? But Wyatt Earp is low-key my pick for the weekend. Pretty solid at the distance already. Being an S+ doesn't hurt, but just pretty spot on already. So you can get your handy dandy notebook out, wait for the program, and then when you see it, just circle Wyatt Earp. Prepared for, let's see, is the race gonna go soft? Is this thing up yet? Nope, unknown. It doesn't even. That's the best part about it. The half star is even better. So if we end up anything other than fast, it's great. When we get yielding, I think that's like perfect. Who else is here that I think I like? Queen's Consort was another one. Just has to win. Yeah. So far as wider, I don't think Sal Louise has a shot. I don't think it likes to run the distance. Well, it does. It has wins at 11. Why did it run at 7 furlongs today? I don't understand. Queen's Consort was also in there. That's the reason. She has 2/3. One Eye Blind, Ruthless Dutch. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. I don't understand why it was running 7 furlongs today for the qualifier. It has to win one. It's going to get lapped if it doesn't. I guess you get tomorrow and Thursday for the last one. So, yeah, Queen's Consort and Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp is probably my... Again, there's no such thing as a lock. But that will be one of my selections this weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, race 6, grade 3. At least we got a full field to kind of look at and examine here. So, Crystal Championship. I got 30 minutes until this goes off. Pull over there. Someone, let me put a reminder. Honestly, let me put a reminder in chat so I don't forget that race. Or someone remind me. Oh, shit. I didn't follow her. 38 minutes ago. Detroit Zed Stabler. I think I know Stabler from, obviously, the Zed days. If you're here, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Long time. Been a long time. Bless you. Bless you, bless you. All right. Tidal Wave. Morgan Earp. This is actually a good race, so we might actually have a nice one here to pick. Oh, good. We get the whole pool. All right, now we get some study time in. Get some study time in. Everyone open your book to the Juvie Grade 3. Get this loaded up. La Machina. Do I want some vegetables or I want to drink? Oh, dear Lord. Page 15. Chapter 7, verse 3. Big Brain Fairgrounds. 11, right dirt good. 11, right dirt good. Did I print? Yes. All right, let me get all of this shenanigans out of here. This should be one. Actually, let me see who the fuck is in chat so that way I can call you out. Do channel points work? Are you guys getting channel points? I guess I should probably set something up for that, huh? Besides highlight my message. fucking see here. Nah. They left. They gone. My man's Morgan. Ended up with good. Let's check good. All right. 4 minutes, I think, until the first race pool closes. Guess I don't really need to put that on. Is this a 2-horse race? Morgan's got game. Know that. I like Morgan. Morgan and Tidal Wave have battles. Golden Boy. You're running in Claimers. This is a grade 3, bro. If you can't win the Claimers, you can't win this race. Don't blink. Mop just did. Sorry, Trottlon. I blinked. First Lady. Tidal Wave's just great. It's gonna be hard to pick against Tidal Wave, honestly. I'm pretty sure Tidal Wave's the current favorite. Rod's Rocket, never been at 11, has a win at 10. Something tells me it's probably not going to be able to compete with the 2 that we've already looked at. Though, good stats are good. I'll look at the pony page. Because it could have races in, yeah. All right, has one win at 10 furlongs. But, pretty hard at 8. Nice little middle. That's actually a perfect middle finger. I don't think you could ask for a better image of a middle finger than that one. That's actually beautiful. Shout out to Sundown Racing. All right. Beat Pirate Queen, but Pirate Queen's no, might be 2 S pluses. But these S pluses are not the likes of Tidal Wave. I have 5-1 on Tidal Wave right now. It's kind of nice. Swear downs there. 6. Want a big one. Pocket Aces was in that race. We didn't see that one yet, I don't think. Pocket Aces last in a gate. Swear down could be there. Another big brain. Ted. Can't count Ted out, but likely going to count Ted out. And Pocket Aces. It's going to be hard for me to want to take an Ace King Colt at 10 furlongs. It's going to be really hard. Has a win and a second on good. Sorry, 11 furlongs. Even worse. Yielding 4th, lost to Morgan. God damn, I really like Morgan, but I also like Tidal Wave a lot too. If Sour shows up, we're cooked. I'll just tell you that right now. I'm likely going to lean Morgan Earp in this race, but I'm telling you right now, as soon as Sours comes into chat, I'm going to hedge, and I'm going back over to Tidal Wave. Oh, shit. Honestly, I might just go with Tidal Wave to start. Fuck, man, this is a tough race. Morgan fucked me hard last race. I hammered him in this race. Was that on Championship Saturday? No, I had Morgan. I had Innkeeper. Innkeeper cuffed me. But I also had Morgan. Morgan cuffed me as well. And I was 12 furlongs. Good. That was an anomaly. Sierra and Prime Frost. Both these horses are in here. Barry White's not. Fucking had Barry White nailed in this one and just went against myself like always. Nah, can't do it to myself again. Can't do it to myself. But I'm okay doing it to myself as long as we end up with second. Because we can be the bridesmaid here. It's fun. I don't want to be the bridesmaid, but it's okay. We can be the bridesmaid here. But I think we're the bride. Realistically. That's what we want to be anyway. Alright. I'll keep that one in my back pocket too. Alright, let me refresh here and see if anything's changed in the last 10 minutes. 9K. Still 9K. Alright. Let's go back to races and see when the first one goes off. Picks close in 2 minutes. Alright. Did we get anything? Alright, Bronco Bill. We didn't go with Bronco Bill, right? We went with S minus. Yeah, Rocca Ivory. I had to be different here. I don't like that people call it on. I don't like that the public is seeing this. I don't like when they see what I see. I know it's not anyone in chat. Y'all know the rules. You always fade me, so it's definitely not any of the 15 of you or however many are in here, because this son of a bitch or this son of a bitch would be chalk right now. I don't need GVG coming in chat again saying don't fade GVG. That's what happened last time I faded. But no, honestly, I think this horse is relatively live. It's first time dropping in, and it's dropping in big. Like 60K for where it's running is a big drop in. So we'll see what happens. Rusty Randy. Oh, this is my race. 10 minutes. All right. Picks close in a minute. Let's see. We got 2 more races to go. We got so much time. Well, we have 3 races. I have to check the 4-horse field, but yeah, we're in on this. All right, so these are relatively. Yeah, this is another one where we might do the old flip flop. We might do the old flip flop here. Lacey has 2 in. Normally, when I like the, obviously we have an S. Again, it's the same situation as a couple races ago. But I think Bloody Alice is kind of nice. Dairy Boy's also nice, but Dairy Boy's one that she claimed way back, I believe. Hero, what's going on? Welcome. Liberty, welcome again. Welcome back. I assume y'all were at the Spaces on a Tuesday night at 8 p.m. during After Dark. Now, first race pool closes in like a minute. We're already at race 6, but 2 races are 4-horse fields, and same for this one. All right, let me look, because I might fade Lacey's S and go with the S minus. Oh, never mind, it's on fast. So Bloody Alice is run on fast. Goddamn, so is Dairy Boy. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's one of these 2. Dairy Boy's coming off two 4 of the last 5. 275, 250, 200, 200. Let me look at that DGen After Dark. That was Friday night. That was Mo's night. Slev, welcome. There are other S's and S's. All right. So lost to the S's. And these 5. Yeah, fuck, man. It's going to be hard to fade this horse. I really want to, though. All right, there's 2 races I don't have picks in yet, and that's for the 2 4-horse fields. All right, not going to pick that one yet. All right, 8 minutes until race 1 hits the gate. 13 minutes till race 2 closes. 28 till race 3. 43 for race 4. An hour for race 5. Race 5, we still need to get a pick in, but it's going to be tough for those of you that are just joining in. There's a couple 4-horse fields, and they're pretty. This is a free money race. I just don't know how free the money it's going to be in an hour. And then race 7 might be free money as well. There's the only 2 we don't have picks in yet. The 4-horse fields. So let's check this. Okay. We might actually be able to pick one of the S pluses here. Can I fade this S? I might. If the entire public is on Dairy Boy come post time, I'm going to zig, and I'm going to go against the grain with Bloody Alice. Bloody Alice shouldn't win this race, but there's an outside chance that it could. We saw this last week too, but I don't know. We'll find out in an hour and 35 minutes, however many minutes are left. Probably not going to need the MJ tool for this one, unfortunately, for the last race. 5 furlongs on the dirt. I'm going to say, why I'm not in this race? Because I don't have a 3-year-old. I only have a 2-year-old right now, right dirt. Dun, 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 dun. Virgil's taking so much Derby from me. Spark of Royalty. %. Zeus is a speedball, so 5 furlongs is right in the wheelhouse for this horse. Desperado, I don't know. Swift Emperor's coming off a dog water last 2 races. Yielding and soft. All right, soft makes sense. The low number on soft makes sense. But, and then maybe 8 furlongs was stretched out too long. This came out 87 at 4 furlongs. And is Lolly Star in here too? All right, Lolly Star's in here as well. Lolly Star's another good one. It's 50-50 on a yielding track. 10-14 for 18 at 5 furlongs. Yeah, Swift Emperor is probably the early, likely the closing favorite, but definitely the morning line favorite. 5, 6, 60%. Yeah, Lolly Star is nice as well. So it's one of these 2. It's the 5 or the 6. Maybe Sparks pops up. What's our pools looking like? All right, 3-1. 3-1. I'm gonna ride with Swift. A little chalky, but it's all right. Oh, fuck. All right, so we're in on everything except for the 2 4-horse fields, and we're going to wait until... I'm going to wait 50 minutes to see what the pool looks like. But we've got everything in for the other races for the most part. Mo, are you still out there? You want to call races tonight, or are you chilling? Oh, that's the beauty of fucking going live early, too, is now I don't have to rush through the picks and work. 4 minutes before the race goes off, and we got everything squared away. So 7:30 is probably gonna be. Oh fuck! Excuse me, chat. 7:30 is probably gonna be the normal Tuesday time now. All right, I have 3 minutes until this one pops off. All right, got you. Let me get the link. Yep. You just join whenever. You don't have to be here. The first race goes off in 3. You obviously don't have to be here for that. I don't give a shit. You show up when you show up. All right, link sent then. I'll see you when I see you. All right, chat. Who you on in the first race now that everything's locked up and closed? What was the first race? First race was the 60K climber. Yeah, I think 5, 6, or 7. It's one of those 3. 5, 6, 7. Public came in heavy on Bill early, super early. As soon as I started to stream, he was the bet down favorite. I ended up settling on the 7, so we'll see what happens there. I have this has 10 minutes until it goes off. All right, don't let me forget this, chat. My race 175. Actually, let me just do this. Almost thought this was a misprint. Too wasted. Took wasted. Yeah. Took wasted is probably live too. Yeah, I mean, listen. The safe pick is probably the 6. But I think Bronco Bill's strong enough to win this race. But I really liked Rock of Ivory dropping in heavy. Last time it was in for 75K, it was 11 furlongs. And now it's back in the mids. Hasn't picked up a win. This is literally the lowest it's been in its career. And the field's relatively soft. It's pretty much a 3-horse field, 3 outside horses. I think Bays has a snowball's chance in hell. I don't think Eldridge Avenue has a snowball's chance in hell. Backcountry, fucking one for 100. Rousby 15. I mean, it's just old, and it's an A-. It's gonna be hard to pick an A- in a field with S- and A+, but good luck, chat. Always good luck. We got 23 seconds. Is it possible to unclaim a horse? Nah, dog. It's not actually. Sorry. It's yours. You own it. Alright, we're going to play this game tonight.
Sweet mother of God! What is the holdup?
Guess we're going to play this game tonight. Fuck's sakes. Thank God Mo's gonna call races so he can have his screen up. All right. Clean break. Fucking Wild Bill. Definitely walk in the first quarter. I like to see that. These are bad horses. Damn, it's crazy too because Bronco Bill's an actual proper gray. Yeah, obviously I meant that Rock of Ivory. I was a slight against you. Thanks for dropping back so far. Fuck, man. Bronco Bill's gonna wire the field. Attack. 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 I am the smartest in the world. I am so smart. Y'all never listen to me chat. I'll make y'all rich. Perfect analysis by Mans. Perfect down to the fucking finish. That's why I pay myself the big bucks. That's why I pay myself the big bucks. Yeah, listen. Bronco Bill, no disrespect. Very good horse. Very good A+. Very, very good A+. And it's this is the how do you pick a 0 for 25 horse though? How do you do that? You just gotta look. You just gotta get down, look in the guts, and see what it's about. It was a 3-horse field. 5, 6, 7 were the 3 horses you had to pick from, and you just had to go for it based on that. I mean, we got 3.5 to 1. It's not terrible. So we get maybe 3x. That's how we start. That's how you start the night. That is how we start the night. How we only ever want to start the night. Positive. Fucking hell, it's been so long since we won the first race. But we did it, chat. Sorry for your luck, Crockett, Slev. Y'all know the rules. Fade me. So you guys did the right move. The first race was not the fade you were looking for. Don't worry, you got 7 other chances. Oh yeah. Rigged in my favor. Only picked the 0 for 25s. Only picked the 0 for 25s. But no, listen. Bronco Bill's been winning stakes and handicaps. Cool. Good for that horse. Wasted Talent's been here. Consistently running in the lower claiming. Consistently not doing good. Rock of Ivy's dropped in once. And again, it was running 11 furlongs over its head, probably in distance. That's one of the things I talked about in the Spaces 2 weeks ago too. It's just you gotta sometimes looking for the ones that are just dropping in. Sometimes you just have to win. Sometimes you just have to win. All right, let's see. Our 5 returned to us 17, so we were plus 12, 47. It's a good first race. It's a good first race. Don't worry, Chad. We got rules. You get it back. All right. 9 minutes until the next race pops off. Let me see where mine is. Should be a few minutes away from 3 minutes. All right. Who ended up being this race? We have so many fucking tickets on. All right. Armani ended up being the favorite at the close. Bandit, you're going to get 14 to 1 on that one. That's fucking beautiful for y'all. Captain Holt, 13. Let's go. See, Atlanta. All right. Atlantico was the favorite for the longest, and then I guess people. I hope no one tailed me just because. I'm telling you, it's not going to be like that every time. But yeah, I got Captain Holt, and I got the 8. 8 across the board. Jesus Christ, they hammered the 8. If y'all got show, if the 8 doesn't perform, whoever has show picks here, you're going to be rich. Place. We ended up chalking the place pool, so we'll get nothing back there. So we got to hope for the win at 5-1. Got to hope for the win. All right. Mo, what's going on?
DoughBoy, what's up, buddy?
Long time. Got my shit
Yeah,
together
man.
now. I had to figure out my scheduling with this because having you come on and me trying to pick the races and small talk wasn't working. So now I got to figure it out.
I know. I've also been in a little bit of a transition period myself. Got a lot of shit going on IRL. But other than
You've
that,
been streaming late nights too. I've noticed from my email notifications. You're doing a lot of the muzzle run stuff.
yeah. I mean, listen, I tell everybody, I get DMs all the time, like, "Oh, you don't like PFL? Dude, I love PFL."
There's more games. So you don't have to just like one game.
Yeah. But there comes a point where I feel like PFL, I have to kind of base things around what they want to do.
Yeah.
And with Muzz, like, I can go on, run tournaments, do giveaways. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the old Z days, right? Similar concept.
Listen, man,
It's just a little bit easier for me to stream it, but I love them both.
Anytime when we were on with Pony Plug and we were playing a game that wasn't Zed Run, everyone was like, "Oh, this is fun. What is this? Are we done? This and this?" And it's like, no. If you read the info, it says this is a gaming stream. So if there's multiple games to be played, we're gonna play them.
Well, I've always been a gamer first,
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't really gamed in a while with PFL, but like I said, man, I mean, and I kind of screwed myself too. I sold so many horses where I'm like, oh shit, what do I have left to run? So right now, I kind of only have like one mediocre colt, but next season I got 2 more colts running. So I kind of screwed myself, I think, for the month or 2 anyway. So it's not like, oh, I'm bored. Like, I love everything about PFL. It's just, it's hard to maintain it.
It's probably not a terrible thing. I don't know. Like this was a good season for 2-year-olds. I don't think so much for older horses. I don't know. I mean, I had to go out and buy 2-year-olds in the middle of the season to have fun because I just had all older horses because I set up for next season and not this season when I was doing my buying.
Yeah.
So all my 2-year-olds, well, next week they'll all be hitting the track. So I ended up taking, I think, 2 months off from new horses. I think it's been.
Okay, yeah. So pretty much the same boats. I mean, you know what I'm going through now. Like, it's just I'm struggling, man, to kind of.
Yeah. The only downfall is the horses that I bought, I basically paid a premium for, and now there's no such thing as a premium for those horses. So yeah, it is what it is. We just have to hope they perform on the track. All right, let me see if this is going to work. This is my race, and then we have 6 minutes until. Okay. All right. You don't have to call this one. This is a personal. I just gotta hope and get it.
I mean, I can call if you want it. It's all good.
Nah, it's all right. 4 furlongs. It'll be done real quick. Yeah, or 5 furlongs. Wait, this is
Congrats, man! Congrats on the major.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been so far out of the loop. I've been on autopilot, and then we ran that, and I was like, oh, wait a second. I'm like, that was DoughBoy in them. I was like, damn, dude, congrats.
I went back and rewatched just to see if they put any respect on our horse's name, and he didn't. It's all right. Gotta prove the world. He's like, I didn't have that horse anywhere near my list. And I was like, good, nobody did. But I had it. Listen, I liked that horse from the beginning of the week. I told people in Discord private, and then whenever Zook was popping off in regular Discord, I was like, yeah, we're live. And if I think we're live, then I like our chances. But then when we saw the track condition, I was like, all right, this is set up for a pretty good position. Can you close? Now you're gonna run last. Nice temper. Yep. Fucking love it. Ugh. But yeah, that was good times. That was a good day. Definitely a good day. Good week of qualifying. We got enough points to last. I mean, we were pretty much in the middle of the pack because it was seconds and thirds when we were losing the S pluses. But the last qualifier race was 10 furlongs, and it ended up being fast, and we were at 1.5 soft. And I was like, shouldn't be an issue. Then the race came up soft, so like we ended up with enough points to qualify. I think we finished 4th in qualifying. But yeah,
nice.
it was really just dependent on the track condition. And when we pulled up the soft, it was great. But yeah, I should have clipped it because Zook came up for the last hour before the race went off, and I told him that I put a pick on the horse, and when I put my pick in, he was like 11-1, and then fucking Zook came in and put 10K Derby on him, I think, and it knocked him down to like the co-favorite. And I was sitting there yelling at him. I was like, "Why you got to do that?" And I was like, if we win the race, we win more. I was like, "You're just winning more. Like you just want to win." I was like, "You can't just take the purse. The purse is good enough." But yeah, I was like screaming at him for dropping the odds so high, so far.
And that horse that was running under, because you have what, the DoughBoy Racing, and you guys have, because again, I've been. So you have
Racing is me solo.
You have the Three Rivers, right? That's the
Three Rivers is the Zook stable. Where
that's the Zook stable.
Minka's really the only piece, the only fingerprints I have left in that stable. He's the only horse that out of everything else that's in there, he's the only one that I have a true 50% stake in, and everything else was done when Zook came back to playing the game. Zook wasn't playing the game for like the first 6 seasons, so I was doing all the breeding and all that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. And he was coming back in and trying to make you, yeah. He
came back and spent everything that I had stacked up. So then that happened. But we split a breed or two here and there. I think we're splitting the Morpheus breed next week.
There you go.
To try and maybe get an S+. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to, but got to try and hit her. Like Joey Porter Jr. is an S- LTS. Like, we knew she was going to be a good breeder when we bought her way back in the beginning of 2022. We had people come and make offers for her, or like try to like, hey, let's partner up. We'll give you part of our stable for part of your one horse. And I was like, no. It's like, it's pretty hard to know, sir. Like when you have, like I told Zook, because like we ended up at like a Zed meet up in March of 2022, or March or April of 2022, and 2 stables that are in PFL now, they approached us and they're like, "Hey, like, you want to like join up? You're one horse, and our 15 horses." And I was like, "No."
Huh.
I was like, "No, I really don't want to." I told Zook, I was like, "You have to understand, like, yeah, like we got something here. Like, even before beta, before we got the breeding beta and everything, it's like, first off, LTS was already light on fillies, so like." We're already in the plus there because we have a good filly, and she was a high boost too. I think she was like 19.5 S-, 19.5 boost S- at LTS.
Very nice.
I was like, no, we can't. Like, you gotta understand what we're giving away. Like, we can't do that. And it worked out. It worked out really good. I always knew she was gonna be a solid breeder, and everything that she's bred so far has been pretty fucking nice. So can't really argue with it. But yeah, that was great. Great.
And that's an S-, you said, right?
She's an S-, yeah.
S-, yeah.
Yeah, she's S-, I think. Ticket taker.
Okay, so she couldn't even go to McFly, and obviously you wouldn't go to moderator because that's an A. But
yeah, she's up in the I took her to Serenity Now the first 5 seasons that I had her. So all 5 Serenity Now babies, like the first one was like the best one, and then Minka's been like the second best. I think the first one was the best because it was a filly. But also, it was just winning. It was Rooney. Rooney ended up selling for like $1 million or some shit. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's nice to go back to Progeny and see. Do you want to pull the race up on your screen since mine has been acting up?
Yeah, I was actually running it a second ago, and mine was choppy as hell. Okay, it looks like I'm good. Hold on.
I had to download the first one.
There we go. Should be good. I don't know what the hell was going on.
All right,
there we go. All right. We good here? You got me up?
Yep.
Okay. All right, race fans, here we go. Not quite sure if I share this audio, it's gonna blast your eardrums. We got a race. It's the DoughBoy Allowance After Dark. Bandit breaks out, then comes Sammy. Captain Holt trots along here in third in the early going. Back to fourth, Martinelli makes a quick advance around the opening turn. Fifth is Pink Kitten, and back in sixth, rounding out the leaderboard is Cruise Up, and here comes Atlantico. Around the bend, we got 10 furlongs, right turf action, good track. For an allowance race as they head down here past the wire for the first time from Big Brain Fairgrounds. Love to see all these billboards in the background. Big brain at the big brain at the big brain. Past the wire for the first time. Everybody wave to your current leader. It's Bandit at 14-1. Bandit holds strong here by 6 over Sammy. Next pack, here comes Armani, Martinelli, and Pink Kitten. These three all tucked in tight on the outside. But here comes Pink Kitten with an early move. Sammy now the one to fight off as Bandit starts to slow the pace. Bandit lead goes from 6 to 2 real quick, and there goes the lead as Sammy's going to take it over. Sammy now pokes the nose in front, trots along here by 2.5. Next comes Atlantico in front of Armani. Back for fourth, early leader was Bandit, power sliding all the way up the board. Hate to see it, especially if you're the owner. But Sammy, in the meantime, is going to show the way. Atlantico down at the rail, found some room, and here goes Atlantico. Atlantico trying to show why they're one of the pick favorites here on the board. Atlantico and Armani now locked in. These two real tight, round the far turn. Here we go. It's time for the money shot. Armani, new name, Martinelli, splits him on the outside. Sammy's still there. Bandit battling back here all the way up to fourth. Pink Kitten and Atlantico sliding off the board as they hit the top of the stretch and head for home. It's Armani. Armani pushes forward now by 2. Martinelli on the outside tries to battle on. Another pack of Bandit, Sammy, the quickness, and Racal. Who's going to answer the call? Not today. It's going to be Armani. Armani, one final surge from Martinelli. Armani down low and Martinelli on the outside. That's a tongue twister. Let's give it to Armani. Coming home with style out of Wasabi, Martinelli and Sammy.
I'll tell you right now, chat. It's been a while. It's been a while since we had the daily double. It's been a while.
Did you nail that double? Dude, your picks have been insane, man.
We're back. I'm back now. I'm definitely back. It has been, I had Armani across the board. I did like Captain Holt as well with like a little tiny sprinkle, but it was definitely Armani. So that's a good way to start the night. We're back, baby. Got Mo back calling races. I'm back to winning races. Chat got there. Hopefully, I think Liberty looks like Liberty had it. Funky Monkey, welcome. First time I see your name. Hopefully you nailed it too. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun when you don't get beat at the wire in a 10 furlong race and finish second with no place pool. But it's even more fun when you just win. Winning is great.
Yeah, winning usually fixes everything. I personally have not been able to win too much with the benchmarks. I don't know how you really feel about how much time we got. How you feel about it? Because I kept on saying that there needed to be a calibration period with the benchmarks. And I feel like that's kind of what happened. And I definitely got, shit on all over with my older horses, like you were saying earlier. Do you feel like that was a calibration, or you think there just needs to be like a rework of the race?
I don't know. I didn't mind the benchmarks when it was the 60 to 65.
Right.
I've run in a couple. I've had some horses be okay in benchmarks. Let me see. My man's Hollywood.
Because I'm not really saying that they're bad. I'm just saying I feel like there needs to be like a calibration period of older horses trying to maybe acclimate to the new setup. I don't know what you really felt about that.
Look, I have this horse who's all right. So when benchmarks, when did the last season start? This season has been going on. So it was December. No, January what? January.
It was the 15th, wasn't it?
15th. All right. So day one. I had him at benchmark here, second. Benchmark sixth. Benchmark he won. Benchmark second. Fourth.
And you were running benchmarks before that with the same horse, or?
I was always keeping this on bitch and claimers and allowances.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because I ran a lot of benchmarks because I enjoyed them. I felt like they paid way better for the competition. I just felt like those horses had a really hard time with the new benchmark system coming out of the old benchmark.
He's probably fine, but he's probably fine in benchmarks, but always finding one. The problem with him is he hovers.
Right.
Between 64, 65, and I can never get him in the 65 benchmark, so I have to always go up to the 67s, which is it's not you don't think it's that big of a difference, but
it feels like it is though.
It kind of is. But yeah, I don't know. I don't mind him. I think for the right horse like him, I should technically be taking advantage of the benchmarks, but I've been hyper aggressive with him. Like, I've been hyper aggressive with all my horses, just like getting where they can win.
Right.
I picked up a
That's smart though. I mean,
yeah, it's been. I said it at the beginning of the stream. It's been really hard to find a win this season. But like, may it be, he was running in benchmarks, but he's just seventh, and he was winning, eighth, third, sixth. Like, some of them like it, some of them don't, and like I would assume that it's about as even to a claiming race as you can get with the benchmark because you're not carrying weight. But I don't know. I really didn't take advantage of him that much, but also like the horse that I brought up, my example, I really only ever want to run him 12 furlongs, and if I have to skip a day to not run anything less than 12 furlongs, then so be it. But it's not always there. So whatever race is there at 12 furlongs for that horse in particular, I like the last race it ran was a 30K claimer. I don't care.
Right.
You're going in, like, and he won, but so like you're going in, and that's just the way it is. That was a nice pot for Wasabi, 16K for an allowance.
That was a nice little pot, hell yeah.
Plus 35K entry. That's nice.
Yeah, I feel like the claimers, because again, I've been trying to put myself in a position to run them more, now than I did early on. We talked about this, trying to build the barn, the bloodlines, right? But now I'm like, hey, I got some extra colts. I'm going to hang on to them. I'm going to do this. I'm going to run claimers. I like the new claiming prices, man. I looked at them. I was like, damn, they came down quite a bit since I really, because I don't play them too often. But I was like, damn, they came down. I was like, that kind of helps if you want to unload these $250 horses. Yeah, you don't got to spend $40 to race them.
Yeah.
I think it kind of makes sense a little bit. But then you got the higher end ones too, which I like.
Where was I at? Yeah, like, well, the entire meta shifted. Like, the meta for this season is, we're back to like season 4, 5, 6 area where like
before the main surge.
The Gen Zeros for breeding have retired, and the only ones left on the track right now are the shitty ones that no one ever won.
Right.
So, and that's when you were seeing the S minuses in for 10, 20K.
Right.
That's where we're at now with the meta. Like, my S minus that was winning for 125 and placing in the 175s, 150s is now running for 50K and not hitting the board because everything is just dropped essentially. So like your 100K to 200Ks are going to be full of S and S minuses, and then 100K to like 50Ks are going to be half the field S minus, half the field good A pluses. So like being aggressive and knowing your spots, like I just been trying to be aggressive. And honestly, at this point, if someone claims your horse, well, you should buy them a bottle of champagne for the gift that they gave you. Because I'm seeing horses getting claimed. There's a couple that got claimed for 125 this week, and I'm like, I don't understand why you would claim that horse for 125 when you can go in the marketplace and claim 3 of those horses or buy 3 of those horses for the same amount. Like, to each their own. You play the game how you want to play the game.
Right.
But yeah, the benchmarks I think are fine. I just the first couple times that I run my horse in there, if it doesn't run good, I just stay away from it until I get to a lower benchmark. But the problem is when I come off those and I go to races where it belongs, obviously the fleet figure is going to be high and and it's never going to go like below where I want it. And I'm not tanking. I'm not doing that because
the sandbagging and shit like that.
It's hard enough to win right now.
Right.
It's very hard to win a race right now. So I'm not going to be losing on purpose to potentially try and maybe win a race. But there's some people out there. But yeah, I've been just trying to be aggressive, honestly. Just trying to find the right race, and I can't find it. Just fucking being aggressive when I can. Because again, it's just winning. The ground's
the hardest thing for me to do too was, again, racing every day. And I know we were supposed to be preconditioned early on to only race, every 48 to 72 hours, right? That was supposed to be the cadence. But then we get used to racing every day, and then when you can't race every day, you start having withdrawals, people doing like the 5 o'clock crack giveaway shit, scratching. And that was me to a certain extent. But I was like, hey, now, like I said, if I don't find the ideal race, I look out, I wait, and I'm cool with taking a day off or two. And, I think one of my best horses right now is actually my filly. It's Steps Kisses the grandma. And I sent her to Serenity Now the first month of breeding when I didn't retire Maudie. And I got the filly, and that was Grail Mary. I think me and you talked about her. And I think it fixed whatever was wrong with the temper on Steph's Kiss, because this Baby Snakes filly that came out, I sent Marty to that Grail Mary, and that shot out an A filly, and this thing is nice, man. This thing is very, like, the temperament is on it real nice. It just constantly runs smooth. None of those, like, really weird, power slides to the back of the pack. So, that's why I think, a lot of things we talked about are starting to come to fruition. Working out these weird temper issues and,
Yeah. Yeah, see, Chad, I'm just going to go back and touch on what I said. Now, with 23 minutes, and this is going to be a skip race for me. I'm not playing this race. I'm not risking 10K to win 1,000. I'm not risking 1,000 to win 100. But I would say take advantage of the place in show pools, but there's nothing to take advantage of, because as long as LeBron wins, you're just going to get your pick back for second and third. So yeah, I'm going to pass on this race altogether. I just don't think there's a horse that can beat the S minus, and I don't think the S minus can lose this race. And I don't see a way to make any positive income on this, so it's going to be a skip. We'll still watch the race, because I'm sure people in chat are on that. But yeah, that's one of those situations and scenarios that I rarely pass, but it's really just it's dog or pass, and there's no dog, so pass. Later, bozos. 2 minutes.
There's a buddy of mine. He does YouTube, like, real horse race handicapping, and he's really good at it. He does, like, all the professional tournaments. He makes a lot of money. And so he always tells me, he's like, dude, you just bet too much. He's like, if you just bet every race, he's like, just to be the contrarian that you are, and he knows how I am. He's like, you'll just try to find that angle, and it will never be there, and you'll try to find it. Yeah. But the smartest play you can make sometimes is just no play, you know? And
I touched on it earlier, like this race, I sprinkled on 3 horses. Like, you don't do that. You don't do that. Like, don't do it. But I did it because I have to be a live lesson for everyone to learn from. Because there's a world I just get blanked, where those 3 picks just don't even hit the board, and we get blanked for everything. But definitely,
I think I endorse you enough every Friday night, because I make picks, and I never make the win play show, because I ask for a WPS button. Just give me one and all shot, and I'll make the win play show. Just don't make me click 8 to 9 times.
Yeah.
But again, I joke about it all the time. Like, yep, if DoughBoy's watching, I'm like, he's having a good chuckle right now, because I had a 20 to 2 to 1 shot, and I did not play did not sprinkle it on. So trust me, yeah, man. Like I said,
listen. I don't know if I'm gonna actually, before I even open my mouth, I'm gonna look and see if anyone from the team's in the chat, because we've been preaching this long enough. Like, and they're doing all these other updates to the fucking marketplace and breeding and shit. Give us win play show, play show, and show bets. Like, give us the buttons, the one-stop shop. Come on.
I can't really think of any argument against it. It's not like, it's going to put us into some weird new legality area because there's like a triple pick button. I don't think that's the case.
I don't think so, but like, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. All right, let me get your screen up. We got 40 seconds.
Cool.
But yeah, just give it to us. What the fuck? I'm not gonna go into Discord and go into suggestions and say, hey, I suggest y'all give us win, play show buttons, and then play show, win show, play show. You know what I mean? Just like, give us the option. They have all this. Look at this. Pick selection window now closed. But underneath there, where the pick stuff is, it's like you have so much room. You could easily just make the boxes and stack them. Just do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Make our lives happier. Make the consumer.
Well, it would make the platform more money too.
Yeah.
Instead of getting my 200, you get 6. All right, here we go. We are back at the track, guys. Welcome to DoughBoy After Dark. Good to be back. Don't forget to follow the channel. We got a subscribe button yet? Subscription button. Subscribe to the man. Here we go. There is. All right, subscribe to the man. Here we go. We are off in race 2. It's bold move. Breaks best of it by 2 over Mermaid Man. Then comes Proteus. Trophy Room out in 4th. And that funny feeling. Got to round out the leaderboard as they head out the chute and onto the main track. Just 10 furlong, left turning affair in the dirt. It's a Derby affair here, but it's a claimer. 23,000 Derby on the line, and it's strong winner runner Mermaid Man. Mermaid Man, also I believe with Bigfoot lineage. Not 100% sure on that, but it's Mermaid Man. Shows the way here at 8-1. Back 2.5. There comes Trophy Room and That Funny Feeling down at the rail with a ground-saving trip. Bold Move moves along in 5th, and then all the way back to Proteus. Distracted by butterflies, scared of his own shadow. Jury's still out, but here we go around the bend, making our way towards the backstretch. Half miles coming on and 50 and change, and it's still Mermaid Man up top. Back to the rail, that's That Funny Feeling. Bold Move, no change there in 3rd. Here comes Trophy Room, now starting to get some encouragement by Proteus in the back of the pack, as Proteus finds another gear and challenges to get out of dead last. They got about 12 to make up here if they want to catch Mermaid Man. That Funny Feeling, though, only got about 2 as he puts on a move here. Pulls up along for awkward eye contact, and it's That Funny Feeling who takes over the lead. Mermaid Man backpedals back at the rail. Here comes Bold Move now to challenge, as That Funny Feeling looks to bring it home in race 2. All the way back, we still got That Funny Feeling with Bold Move, and Mermaid Man trying to start to lose ground here with every step of the way. Yeah, I hate to see it, but it's all That Funny Feeling. 2-1. Looks like the picks might be on the right spot as 1 mile's coming on at 140, and That Funny Feeling trying to make it look easy. But here we go. Don't look now. It's Bold Move who's off the rail and looking for tail. Now trying to challenge the leader. That Funny Feeling down low. Bold Move on the outside. 100 meters to go. It's That Funny Feeling holding on. Bold Move. One final surge to the wire. Bobbing and weaving. It's going to be That Funny Feeling holding on. Bold Move and Proteus.
Proteus or Proteus?
That would have been the pick 3, boys.
Ooh, who's gonna provide the liquidity, guys?
I'm thinking about it every day.
I mean, whoever does, man, if it's a heavy risk, but holy crap.
The problem is it might have to be done off-site, and the only person that I know that can do it is Fud Guru, because he used to do it for the Z races. He had it pre-programmed where you go in and pick the combination you wanted, but I think it was also based on parimutuel. So if there's only like 4 people picking exactas, then but he did do he had the rollover and everything nailed for it. It was pretty good. But yeah, that would have been the pick 3 right there. Ugh. We're on fire tonight, chat.
Going for the Rainbow Six.
Well, we're gonna miss one of the races. Well, no, that would be the.
Yeah, that would be the single right there. Yep.
Yeah, there's 2 races where it would be the single. Definitely just be the single. Yeah, that's nice. Nothing big, nothing small. We get double up. That's all we can ask for. Green.
Yep.
Green. That's it. That's all we want. Green.
Dude, my little brother has been killing it on the picks, man. Like he's got some horses. He's got some fillies. Doesn't really race much this season. He's got 1. But man, he loves making picks, dude. Like, he hits me up and he's just like, bro, I'm looking at the PFL DRF right now. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm on a call or I have a chance right now. But he's like, I turned $100 into a horse. And I was like, there you go. You know, like he'll just, and this is actually before the horse prices fell. So, yeah, he was actually in there. I think he turned it like it's like $1,000 Derby or $1,000 rather, like 8,000 Derby. And he just went to town, man.
If you can, the best times to do it and are like the major weekends.
Yep.
Because like you get the pools, but again, if you get like if not everyone's around to like do the pick pools and stuff, or someone just comes in and just like drops 25K on someone, you're almost forced to like open the book. Like I'll go through and look, and if it's like, you know, to still house money on every one of them,
right?
I'm just gonna go buy it. I'm gonna pass it. You know, it's like the dog or pass kind of thing. Like, I don't want to do all the work, but if I run through and I see that someone dropped 25K on one, I try and beat that boss. You know what I mean? So get in there and try and beat the end boss and find a ticket. But yeah, I mean, the best time to do it. Yep, another double up. Derby positive tonight, baby. Let's go.
There you go.
The best times to do it are on the heavy card. The Thursdays, whenever I guess it's only once a month, right?
The second week of the season.
Second week of the season.
Yeah.
So that's one, and then you have 5 opportunities, not counting Friday and Tuesday, because you don't really, like, most of the time you don't really get full field, so you can't take advantage of the the entire pick pool, but the guaranteed days are that one Thursday and then every Saturday. And then hopefully soon, Tuesdays and Fridays, we won't have to worry about it. We'll just have full fields all the time. It'd be great.
Yeah, I feel like we got to get there, man. I feel like we're on our way there. I mean, again, me and you talked about it too, right? Like the rose-colored glasses that everybody had on, the crown-colored glasses, right? We all knew that was gonna end eventually. I mean, everybody knew that, So that's why when I used to like uncheck the crown box, people didn't like that too much because it would show like, plus 10,000 crown, and now you're only up $100. But hey, nowadays you can still get a horse that goes in the profit. It's super important, man, to find these strong horses, and I think we will, whether it be claimers, low end stuff. I think we will have a lot of full fields. I don't think it's going to stay the way it is now forever. I mean, it can't.
No. we need to. I don't know how. I don't know if it's going to take. Listen, if Poppy Eaton's out there and he wants to fill the Solana wallet, I'll go buy projects just to get in their Discord and be like, yo, we got this wagering going on. But we need to get degens. We have to. We have to hit the degen community like hard. I know that's what these three letters. Not a lot of people in the community want to hear, but I know they had the MVP thing that was supposed to tie in with this essentially, and that's degen based. That is a degen project. But
which one?
We need to tap in like hard. I don't know.
What did you say? MPD?
Oh, is that the way we say it?
No, I forgot. I didn't hear what you said. I didn't know which one you were talking about.
MVP.
Oh, the MVP. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. So like I know that was supposed to be something like, but they definitely need to tap into other degen communities. And I've been thinking about it. I might like buy one of the D-stable tokens just to go in there and be like, yo, I'm live. Come put your coins in and try and win more coins. Like I was thinking about that, like that big brain like project that minted a couple weeks ago. Like I'm in that Discord and like the guy is like, yeah, if you link your Twitch up, it'll show that you're streaming. But yeah, I don't want it to show. I want to post it and at everyone so that everyone can see it.
Right.
That's what I want. That might be too much to ask, but like I want eyes. Like I don't want just like 6 people to open their phone and be like, oh, cool, look at that. Like
I would feel like it benefits the projects too, though. I mean. Yeah. Because these projects have large holdings, and especially if they're big brain or other DAOs or whatever, syndicates. I mean, it only benefits them, right? So I don't really see too much of an issue with people who are like, yeah, come in and I mean, they should be spamming your link for you. I mean, there's about 10 people I think I have, I have notifications on. I mean, it's like PFL, Stens. I keep all you guys on notification because if I don't see it, I want to at least get an alert so I can just retweet it and amplify this shit. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like if you guys help grow it from that angle, it only helps me long term and it helps everybody. So it's not really like, oh, I don't want to help this guy grow. I mean, it's the game, and man, like I'm all about this fucking platform. I'm PFL.
There's no skeleton. That's the problem. Well, the skeleton will be playing other games, but like, if there's no races to call, then like. What are we doing here? But yeah, like I think that's one thing they need to push. Like I think everyone's waiting for this big. I'm shook if we're just waiting until the Derby to like onboard. I don't like that. Like if we're waiting until May to do anything, I don't like that at all.
I don't know if that's what they're doing. I think showing like these new guys in different like locations across the world. I think getting them in place for the Derby might be the plan. You know what I mean? Like, make sure those guys are ready to roll so we can do, like, everything across the board type of deal. But, yeah, I agree. I don't think we should be sitting around waiting for one particular day.
My whole thing is this. Which audience is going to be easier to onboard? The crypto degens who are already staring at a computer for 20 hours a day? Or normal human beings that don't stare at their screen every day at all hours of the day? Like... To me, one outweighs the other. Though I know they want the real world. I understand. I get what's going on. I just think that we have an audience that we can target right now to get it going, and then when we show the real people, it's already up. Like if we're showing real people a Tuesday or Friday night where there's only $70 additional in the win play show pool from the public,
right?
I mean, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like, but if we're showing them that there's an additional $600 to $700 in the pool, then all right, that's a little bit better because it's not like it's not $50 above the starting pool for that matter. Like it actually has action.
Right.
You can't show an unfinished movie to people and expect them to be hyped. But you gotta show them. You gotta show them some action.
You're right, and I think to your point that if you get the people already staring at their screens, like you said, ready to go, get them involved, let them know. Then when they release the app on the App Store and it shows up like on the Apple Store or shows up on Google Play, that's when the normie. Right, that's when the normie who just has their phone out for Candy Crush or whatever these other games are anyway, that's when they'll be like, oh shit, look at this horse racing game. Now it no longer becomes like a crypto thing, it becomes more like a gaming app. And that might help lure, like I said, maybe the average user that I always talk about more than like the crypto bro or the people who are already there,
Yeah, I'll respectfully disagree with you, Hero, because obviously you know that we were part of Pony Plug and like we did everything possible. We streamed to 100, 125 people every time we went live, and we just couldn't get Zed to do jack shit to support us. Jack shit. Like they would schedule, they say, oh yeah, let us know and we'll retweet your streams. It took almost 2 years for that to fucking retweet a stream. And then when they started, oh yeah, we'll give you custom raises. And then, we give them the custom raises and they'd be wrong. So like we as the community did more than enough to push that fucking game to the front. They let us down big time. And that's where I see the difference is like the team over there had their heads up their fucking asses the entire time and they were tripping over their dicks. Here, the team has a track record. I won't always agree with some of the stuff that gets done, and that's how life should be. You shouldn't always be the person that's agreeing with everything. If you have an opinion, you should express your opinion, whether you're right or wrong.
Respectfully, too.
Respectfully, you know what I mean? Don't go out there and call people a fucking asshole because they change, shit like that. Like you can, but don't be an asshole. That's always rule number two, right behind rule number one. Yeah, don't be an asshole. But like, that's the major difference between the two. Like we did everything possible. Goddamn, dude, we raised fucking $70K for charity streaming that fucking game. Like, what other game has done that? Like, that's crazy. I mean, y'all did it here for the first one with the last charity, but like, yeah, I'll respectfully disagree with that. That team fucking failed us hard.
Yeah, I wasn't really a part of.
We never asked them for a fucking dollar. We never asked them for anything. And the only thing we asked for was support us, and they couldn't even do that. So here I am. Here I am. At least this team, gives us custom races, and they're right. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
They're working with us. That's the difference between the two teams, in my opinion. That's just me.
And I came in at the tail end of Zed when it was already like already on decline.
Dude, it was
but I remember.
bad, man.
Yeah, but I remember like you, Zug. I remember like Lacey, Bot Lady, Poppy Crypto. I would bounce around from stream to stream, and yes, you are 100% correct. Even though I wasn't too interactive, I was involved with the game, jockeyed for Bot Lady, whatever, and I would still follow you guys and try to help support. But yes, you're absolutely right. You guys fought your ass off to keep that going as long as you could until you were like, hey, if the team doesn't give a shit, why should we? So, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, the other Hero. I'm down for any conversation, honestly. I just like to have a nice thing, and I might be misinterpreting what you're trying to say too. Let me get your screen up here.
Yep.
I'll reread it again while Mo calls this race, but there's a world that I'm misinterpreting what you were saying.
All right, race fans, here we go. Looks like we got a pretty big field on this one. They're online. It's DoughBoy, Stakes After Dark. Live from Third Time Raceway, aka La Jolla Fields. And they're racing quickly out of the gate. There goes Shooter McGavin down at the rail between horses, Team Thunder. Back to third comes Cadence and Sneaky Quick. Trots along here in fourth. Mr. Papo in fifth, and all the way back to Milk Titan at 3.7 to 1 as they cross the wire for the first time and head into the opening turn. It's Della Viosa Racing up top. Team Thunder shows the way over Shooter McGavin. Break of 2. Quick break of 7 all the way back to Sneaky Quick as they have opened up quickly on the top 2. Cadence in fourth, then comes Mr. Papo fifth, and Milk Titan still sixth. No change there as they're all tracking the leader of Team Thunder. Team Thunder got a comfortable 5-length lead now over Shooter McGavin. Shooter might be taking a little bit of a break here. Now he comes off the rails, trying to find some ground. But Sneaky Quick also gaining from the back of the pack. Half is come and gone in 48 and change, and Team Thunder takes that as a wake-up call. And it's Team Thunder now who opens up by about 10 or 11 as trying to keep the rest of the field even on the screen. Within earshot, though, Sneaky Quick runs along here, joined by Milk Titan. Shooter McGavin thought they had a shot here, but now stuck in between traffic. It looks like Shooter McGavin and Milk Titan clipping heels, and Milk Titan got the best of it. As here we go now down the stretch, we got 200 to go. It's still Team Thunder. Team Thunder trying to hold off the pursuit of Milk Titan, but Milk Titan might just be battling out for second. Past the 8th pole, Team Thunder, Milk Titan, Shooter McGavin. It's going to be a two-tone affair here up top as we got some beautiful marbled horses. Team Thunder and Milk Titan over Shooter McGavin.
Bridesmaid. Bridesmaid in that one. Well, I had a ticket on Team Thunder, but I didn't have a win ticket.
I mean, you got to give the other people a chance every now and then.
Yeah, listen, that's fine. I think, yeah. That was one of those stupid fucking races where you don't do what I did. I 4 bets in on half the fucking field, so you don't do that. But yeah, I just liked the other horses for show. So I think I had a show sprinkle on. Oh well, the 4 was an easy one. This was a last minute. This was a last minute sprinkle because there was nothing on it for show. So yeah, a little value sprinkle. Dead last, you love to see it. But we had I had the trifecta. Other than that, those are the 3 that I picked, and that was the order of finish. I think the 2 held on for sure for show. I think.
Yeah, it was a good little race. That Team Thunder horse,
yeah.
Strong though.
Yeah, I thought Milk Titan just can't fucking win a race. That's like, I think that's like the 5th second in as many starts. Yeah.
It looked good at the end. I mean, just that little mid part of the race kind of.
Oh shit! Finish. Revolting Blob, man. That's my man's. That's my fucking man's. Oh my god, I love this horse. I love it so much. He surprised me. So this was the JJ RVA Racing. This was his before he sold it, and it was Balloon Arch and Veronica Vaughn. And at the time, I think it was like season. That horse is 7 now. So yeah, it was first season when we were getting banked for running races. He was positive like 28 or 30K, and someone offered him 40K for it. And we're like, nah, don't sell it. And I was like, honestly, you can just make it again next month. You should, maybe just sell it. And someone paid 40 for it at the time, and raced it a couple more times, won, and then they retired it. And we saw the reveal. Like, it had S- temper for an A, and I think it was B+ finish. So I actually wanted, the stats were really fucking weird on it. Do I have my? Let me put myself up. Good. I wasn't showing my screen at the time. Yeah, Blob had B+ finish. Yeah, that's it. That right here explains why that horse can't fucking win a race. So it's now 6 starts on fast, 5 seconds in a third. So yeah, it probably has B+ finish, unfortunately, and that's just why it can't win. But yeah, the Revolting Blob had A+.
Oh, it's got B+ on both sides too. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah. So it doesn't matter if one of those are a dominant trait, because
that motherfucker's that's why this horse can't win, unfortunately. Like, it's a good horse. It's 100% on the board, but now it has 6 seconds and 12 starts. And the Revolting Blob is on Team Thunder too. That was the Blob exacta. But
and that's interesting because that thing just shot out to the front and never even.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at the start on that one too. But yeah, same thing. No win equity, no finish, place and show.
Yep.
So I imagine it's the same recipe on that one. Let me take a look. See, this is interesting. I like getting into the guts of this.
I mean, do you dive too much into the lineage? Because I've been really starting to do that now that we have like stacked generations, where I'm seeing like what's exactly being passed down dominantly from most horses, especially sires. I'm seeing studs passed down. Yeah. I mean, that finish. I mean, you would hope maybe that's just not one of the traits that it's grabbing, an actual stat from. Like, do you hope that would be the sliding scale on the range? Because
the mother on Joyride passed shitty finish. So the mother on Joyride, the mother's mother.
Oh, it's my horse. Ha.
All right, yeah. Well, she passed her shitty B+ finish to an A- for that one, and then Veronica Vaughn's B+, which is fucking crazy because Veronica Vaughn was good, but I guess also had a ton of seconds for the time that it was racing. But
maybe with that stamina, I mean, she might have just been holding on longer.
I'm starting to realize too. My because I have a half brother, so I have a Born to Run Veronica Vaughn full. It has 3 wins and like 37 starts, but it has like 8 seconds and like 6 thirds. It just doesn't have the fucking finish. So like I'm looking at it because it doesn't make sense. And I look at my stable stats, and I think I have a trend of like getting horses that don't have finish, because I have 60 wins, 85 seconds, and like 96 thirds, which is fucking ridiculous. Still 11% win, like 11% win, but like, yeah, I'm starting to see it. Now it's like the horses that are like bred out like that in the tree, you can see where it's passing, and it's mostly coming from the mother side, which that's how I feel. That's just my theory on breeding. I feel like you get the mother traits more than you get the father traits. And
I've noticed that. A lot of my fillies, yeah.
In my time in horse racing and going to sales, I was told to never pay attention to the stallion and always pay attention to the mother and the results of her foals. So if a mare had 5 foals and all 5 were dog shit, you can assume that you can put her with fucking Secretary and it's still going to be dog shit. But if you have a mare that has consistent winners and it's coming from different stallions, it's the mother for the most part.
Well, yeah, that's my River Runs Red. I mean, I send her everywhere, and she constantly just pumps out bangers. I mean, that's Drop Zone and Dice Man, who have like 27, 25 wins, and I don't really race them that much. You know what I'm saying? They're both really dominant horses, different dads. One comes from Diablo, which is, Mike Sowers. Which, by the way, that still might be one of my favorite bloodlines to get started in the freaking game. Is Diablo. That horse is insane.
He's left, right?
It's a left dirt firm, yeah.
A?
Yeah, so Diablo's an A. And I basically went from an A- with that, got an A with Jezebel. She was insane. I just bred her with somebody in S, and I got an S- version of this shit now. And I can't wait to get that one on the track. Because, see, same thing. She constantly sends over her speed. And that, to me, that just helps out big time.
Yeah, Satoshi, there was no more free money. That's why people left. That's the real reason. And then more people left Zed because they fucked the algorithm, and then they fucked it again. So like instead of breeding bloodlines, it didn't fucking matter what you're doing anymore. So people left. Like when we were selling Z20 computer and legendaries for 0.15, that was the fucking time to be alive. That was a great time, and ETH was at 5K back then too. So like, it was definitely a different time. But yeah, once the free money's gone, people leave and they start complaining. And we've seen it in the general Discord also, in our general Discord.
Oh yeah,
it's just what it is. TJ, welcome. What's going on? Yes. I need to see TJ. You're a knight. I need to post in Knights DGen and see if I can get some of them. They took the horse racing, the IRL horse racing thread away, so now I gotta see what I'm allowed to do. Liberty Tree. Yep. No, we were on milk last week too, but I'm telling you right now that I just found the trend of having terrible finish, I'm never going to bet milk to win again. It's always going to be a place or show sprinkle for me because it just cracked the code. High Octane says, for DoughBoy Mo viewers, 15% off third time swag in the next 2 hours. Use this discount code. Go get some shit,
There you go. I got to get a hat, actually. I'm going to have to use that damn code myself.
Kind of dope, but I can't wear white. I bought a white hoodie. Mine's pretty nice. You'll appreciate it. Hold on. I'll never wear this thing.
Oh shit! That's cool.
Obviously,
I like that.
The green doesn't show up, but yeah, that's my. I gotta pick a time. I don't know. Like I was gonna wear it for my birthday, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking stain it instantly. If I wear it, I'm gonna wear a clear trash bag over top of me. It's too nice to ruin.
Yeah, I don't do white anything except for like I have a white Jet jersey, but that thing has so many buffalo wing stains on it. Like I bought it expecting it to get trashed. You know what I mean?
That's the good thing about being a Raiders fan is I can wear the black and you can't see that. Like I
true.
had the one. My favorite jersey is the all white with the silver, the silver letters.
Oh
and
hell yeah, that's a nice jersey.
And like I wore that when I wasn't leaving the house. That didn't come off. That was in the house only. Like no public, none of that.
Who'd you have? You have Woodson?
You ready for this?
Culpepper?
That was my second jersey I got. That was my Nnamdi Asomugha jersey.
Awesome, nice.
But
Marcus Russell? That's who I was thinking of originally.
I did not fucking have it. I did not get one of those. See, I was smart back then. I knew that was a bad idea. No, I had a fucking Lamont Jordan jersey, the old Jet running back.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, that went deep. Oh, there's Bryce. Yo, let me get some win place show tabs, please. Please. Bryce. Now, I'm sorry you got to get attacked here, but you're going to get attacked right when you walk in. You can put them right here. Look at space right here. Win place show, place show, win show. Come on. Please. But yeah, I always wore the white jerseys when I stayed in the house because I wasn't ordering food. If I was eating before the game and then sitting down and that was it. But
hell yeah. You ready for this game this weekend or what?
I mean, I fucking hate the 49ers and I hate the Chiefs, so no, I'm
not
ready.
Oh shit!
But from a handicapping perspective, I'm ready. I have a few picks locked in already, some over-unders, some player props. But I think I'm unfortunately going to be putting my bankroll on the Chiefs. God damn it! Fuck, I hate saying that.
Well, that pains me. Most people would assume I'm a diehard Jets fan, and I am to a certain extent. However, my dad wasn't a football fan growing up, and my first love was Joe Montana and the Niners. You know, so for me, when I moved to San Fran, it was nice because I had like my team. You know what I mean? And I wasn't I wasn't a fair weather fan because again, back in the '80s, you know, always rocked the colors and shit. Always loved Dion. But yeah, man. Like nowadays, I'm like, oof. It's so hard being a Jets fan. I'm just glad the Niners are somewhat good, but I don't know. I think it should be a good game.
Obviously, I cannot stand the 49ers. I'm the East Coast, but I tell you, like a rivalry in the Bay Area rivalry was real.
Mm-hmm.
So I only ever owned one enemy jersey in my entire life, and it was Jerry Rice 49ers jersey. Jerry Rice was my literal favorite player. And then he ended up playing with the Raiders, and that fucking made my day. And then he went and played for the Seahawks for like 3 games, which was pretty cool. People forget that.
That was wild. I forget he got there too, but yeah, that was.
Yeah, but like that's the only like exception. I had a Jerry Rice 49ers jersey because he was my favorite player, and I that was the one thing like I never told like any of my other Raider fans or any of that shit. But like now it's like, kiss my ass. I do what I want. Like. I fucking do whatever I want. All right, let me give you the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bryce, give me a minute. I'll show you what I'm talking about. After this race. But yeah, right where pick selection window closes, there's all that empty space. Instead of having a click drag down window to pick win, place, show, give us like buttons that we can just push. But also allow us to have place show options and win show options. And then you can have a one thing does all, win place show. I'll show you. I'll send you some examples. All right. Oops.
All right, here we go. Don't forget, everybody, it's Virtual Derby Week. Make sure you get on Twitter, get in Discord, share the love, let everybody know what's coming. And they're racing here in this blinking it's over. It's going to be a sprinter here in race 3. Pony Danza shoots out like a firecracker along with LeBron. Scott's Gray back in 3rd, and Mango Bay rounding out the field as they head into the opening turn. Live from Victoria Raceway. LeBron, in the meantime, takes over the lead. Nailed up here in chat as a surefire pick, but stay tuned and find out. That's why they race them. Here they go around the far turn, and chat might have been right. And there goes LeBron. LeBron says, come and get me. LeBron opens up by 6, by 7, by 8. Pony Danza called it a day. Scott's Gray battling out for 3rd place here with Mango Bay, and it's going to be all LeBron. LeBron from TriStar over Pony Danza and Scott's Gray.
Yeah, you can have your 1.12 to 1.
That's your single on the ticket right there,
Yeah.
chat. Right there.
100% would have been. Yeah, I want Daily Double and Exacta also, because we'd already had the pick 3 for the most part, and we'd already have the pick 4 locked up. So, why don't you, as a team member, put some of your crown up and fund it? It's a win-win,
Right.
right? You're allowed to. It's your crown. Do whatever you want with it.
My boy keeps telling me that, bro. He's like, yo, they provide liquidity, and this shit catches fire. He's like, look out.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah, 1 pick 6, 1 pick everything. 0 divide. Listen, don't 0 divided 0 me, all right, buddy? I know you got crown, bro. I know. The blockchain don't lie. I seen it. 8 races on Tuesday, and it's 8 races on Friday also. They can do pick 3, pick 4. You can skip the pick 5. You can do pick 6.
Yeah, I would even think about doing something crazy, but I feel like it would just work against me.
Yeah,
And,
like I said, the only person I know that has done pools for that has been Fud Guru, because like you say, he did it for Zed when we did the big races.
Right.
Like he had parent mutuals for win picks. And then people wanted exactas and trifectas, but I don't know how well people would catch on if he did that, because you'd have to deposit. I mean, maybe he could build something on Solana for it. I guess you just change the currency. I guess it doesn't really matter. Currency's currency once you get it on his website. But like, I don't know. I would rather the team just do it. Just start baby steps. Just a couple races, see what happens. Fucking do it for the majors. That'd be sick. You'd definitely get a pool for that done. I think on its own, because that would bring the real degens out, just like throwing shit together. Because how many times have we had like 20 to 1s and shit run second or win in a major?
That's true. Like, how many tickets would have been busted when that A-Horse came out and sandblasted everybody? You know what I'm saying? Sandblasted them at the wire.
1 or 2 people would have had it, just like in normal life. 1 or 2 suckers will just, and 1 or 2 squirrels will find a nut. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that'll be the day.
Yeah, I was even thinking more something like, and again, this would have to be something that like even I would do personally, where it's like, hey, whether it's on, Tuesday night or Friday night, put together a pick 6 ticket, right? And if you happen to hit it, but you have to put picks in as well. If you happen to hit it, you go on some like Philly giveaway at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be able to be like I pay out every single pick, because that would just, again, you can bankrupt somebody, and I wouldn't want to make that guarantee. But if people like entice them to make picks with some sort of giveaway, and the team could do that too, I guess. Put up like a Philly and say, hey, anybody that nails a pick 6 or a pick 4, whatever, in the month of whatever, goes on a giveaway wheel, and we'll spin it, and we'll have like a whole event around it, and
Lost Stables has some horses. I've seen them.
Yeah. Like I said, I would probably even get to the point where I'd take one of my Phillies and do like an A+ or an S- or something, and do a giveaway like that.
You have to get it locked in. Like, you'd have to have I guess you'd have to, for like, I mean, After Dark, you see the first 6 races the first 6 races close before the last 2 do. The last 2 like lag like an extra 30 minutes. So that's the pick 6 right there. The first 6 races. Boom.
Right.
But if they all close at the same time, it's easier, because then you can just have everyone submit their picks by the time the first race window closes. So assuming they all close at the same time, you basically get like an hour 30, I think it is, to get like your pick 6 ticket in. And that's about the time it maybe takes in real life if you're like sitting there and studying every single race.
Oh yeah.
We'll be doing a day, a couple days or not a day, but like a couple hours in advance. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's ways. Just they have to want to do it. Fuck! Someone hammered tidal wave last minute.
Oh, that's one of mine too.
That's all right.
Wait, go to tidal wave for a second. Is that one of mine? Who's that out of?
No, this is.
No, that's not my horse, but I sold a lot of.
This is a big one. Dark.
Maybe that ain't it. I thought they named it tidal wave.
Shockwave, tidal wave, dark rum makes sense.
I've been seeing a lot of my horses that I sold that were S- and shit popping up in some of these bigger races. I'm like, damn. Actually, well, it's nice to know they're running there at least. I don't see them winning, but
Hey, I mean, as long as they're running good, that just keeps people just come back for more. As long as you pop out some good ones, like
yeah. Well, D Stables wrote that little article about moderator that helped me last month. That was nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Saw that. Yeah, I like Swear Down as well. Octane. I just singled tidal wave. I don't think I went anywhere else. Yeah, I'm across on tidal wave. I'll take 2.5 to 1. He's got to get there first.
I like how DoughBoy and everybody in chat probably had the same sentiment. They were like, that ain't one of Mo's. That did not come from Bigfoot Stables.
I didn't want to say it out loud, like, fucking high, but I already knew the answer to that. I already knew the answer, so that's why I let you go with it.
Like I said, I've been seeing some of my horses. If I check the lineage, I'm like, oh, wait a second, that's Steps Kid's baby here. But then I looked at Right There Firm, and that probably wouldn't have been one of mine. So
names are going to be important now because I didn't realize there were so many other fucking Greek mythology enthusiasts out there. So all my names are being taken by other people, and it's pissing me off. Like,
well, they did a whole weekend based around it.
Greek mythology nerd. I'm supposed to have all these names, not you. So now, like, I'm digging deep, like, in the lineage of the Greek gods. I'm going to like grandchildren of Zeus and like great grandchildren and shit now. Fucker.
Speaking of that, real quick, I don't want to derail it, but I don't know how much TV or shows you watch, but you watched that Percy Jackson on like Disney, I think it's on, or Hulu, one of those two.
No.
If you're into that mythology stuff, because I love all that shit, right? And my girl told me to watch this show. It's great, dude.
That's the only thing I didn't watch. My little brother was into Percy Jackson way back.
This is like a series now. It's not like it's like a remake with a series, but yeah, I watched season 1, man. I thought it was actually phenomenal with the gods and the mythology. They had like
nothing to do tomorrow, so I'll probably
maybe check it out. Yeah, maybe pop it on.
There's some other shit I need to get on too, but that can replace stuff I'm already rewatching shows, so I can just not rewatch them now.
Do you know what I found? I found they did a remake of American Gladiators, and it's just called Gladiators, but it's on UK. It's a UK show on the BBC, and normally I'm turned off by the accents consistently, but man, let me tell you something. This show is phenomenal. It stands right up with the original Gladiators, everything from the music to the setting. It's so good, man. But it's only one episode a week, and I'm like waiting for the new one now. I'm jonesing. But yeah, if anybody's into that shit, check it out.
That was the best when it was a weekly show and not everything released all at once.
Oh, I loved it, man.
The
It's
sweat.
new. Yep, exactly. Waiting it out.
The sweat was great. Fuck, I need to pick something here.
How good are these forms, bro? Like, how good? Again, my brother tells me all the time. My uncle said whoever creates these is going to be, hail the genius of our era. I mean, and now with the circles, the off-preference stuff, I mean, the more you keep adding to this, the better it gets. But
yeah, this is definitely good for newer players because it highlights it highlights the opposites. What's Wild Frontier about? Fucking cowboys and shit, yeah. I like my cowboy stuff, but
I like history. I'm just horrible with dates, man. I'm like, listen, this shit already happened. Why do I got to remember the exact date? Just learn from it and don't do it again.
We can figure that out. That's a lesson that nobody can ever fucking learn.
No. Unless you're one of us, just a layman guy sitting home, like, yep, we know the easy way, but everybody else is like, let's just make it difficult, Yeah,
everyone can take the straight and narrow. I'll take the fucking side roads and get where I need to go.
Exactly.
I'm definitely okay with that. Frontiers, amazing. Talking about like Paul Bunyan, frontierman like Paul Bunyan, Johnny Appleseed, my man's is.
I can go for some Johnny Appleseed
Fictional
content.
characters. All right, 9 minutes for this one. I gotta get something. God damn, I'm gonna bet the ass. How many minutes until the next race? Like 4?
Next race is up in... Actually, I refresh my page. That's been happening every now and then. It gets locked on the timer. 4 minutes, 20 seconds.
Okay, fair enough.
Perfect timing.
What am I gonna do? It's one of those things. I do this with the absolute horsepower horses also. When they have the double entry, everyone's on one of them, and that's where I normally end up, and then the other one wins. But I think I'm gonna do it this time. I think I'm gonna go against DoughBoy, and I'm gonna go with Bloody Alice. Bloody Alice was an old. She claimed this horse from Stens and them for I forget how much, 175. I want to say. I don't think she bred this one. I'm pretty sure this one got claimed. See if I can prove myself to be wrong. Yep.
Claimed right there, yep. 175K, look at that.
Yeah. I beat Pickens too, but that was a sprint also, yeah. So bloody are they sprinting today? 7 furlongs. I really don't want to go with chalk. I want to find a way to go get around chalk. Alright, that's a good way to get around chalk. But this fucking horse has been winning for 200 and 225 consistently. Also,
I think DoughBoy has my favorite markings of any horse left on the track right now.
I wish I could show you and tell you. But
I know you're not a fan of those. I know you're not a fan of those back markings like that, but
the Appaloosas.
Yeah. Well, plus the line down the head like that, like we don't. I forgot to call like the shit. They have a name, but usually all the times they hide them on the horses. But
I'm gonna go contrarian. I'm gonna go with Bloody Alice in that race.
Not a bad pick. Hey, shout out to Latuda, by the way. What up, Latuda?
Yes. Ah, yes. Welcome. Daniel Boone. All right. Davy Croc's my man. I need to get me a fox pelt hat. That way all the vegans can get mad at me and all the animal rights activists.
Oh, God.
Here in Pennsylvania, they have bounties on foxes because there's so fucking many of them. They're overpopulated. Really? Yeah, where I grew up in Central PA, they have bounties on them.
I've never seen a fox. Actually, yes, I have. I see them at the golf course, I guess. But
even where we live, like I live, like Philadelphia, I pick up a rock and like, boom, I can hit it, the city line. But where I live, like my wife sees them all the time when she takes the dog out for a walk. There's like a family. There's like a mom and like 3 pups, like 3 blocks away. We live in fucking like neighborhoods where like there's people in active cars and there's just like families of foxes in the middle of the fucking neighborhoods. It's just wild.
I mean, they're not like aggressive or anything. They just kind of like they don't bother you. You don't bother them.
This is the way I put it. When people get mad about bears coming into their backyard, bitch, the bear lived there first. All right. Don't fucking get mad because you bought a house on the edge of a forest where there's fucking wild animals.
Right, you moved into his backyard, so.
Yeah, you literally moved into his fucking backyard. So maybe rethink your decisions every once in a while. But yeah, like they chill. Like they're not aggressive. Like she walks the dog and they just do their fucking thing. They've literally learned to live with humans, I guess, you know.
Plus, a lot of times people tell me that live like, again, because I'm more from like a suburb, you know, we have like raccoons and possums, like that's like our biggest issue, you know. But I know like other people say it like, hey, like a lot of times people leave shit to like lure the bears in and lure animals in, like don't do certain things around your house and like, you know, they won't show up type of deal. I don't know how true that is, but you know.
That's a nice view count. But is there a forest behind your house? Because that's probably a good way to see a bear. You know what I mean? Like when we went, a perfect example is like when we went to Colorado for Christmas like 10 years ago, and we stayed in Estes Park. They built houses in a fucking forest, so the elk and deer would come down and they'd walk through the fucking housing because that's where they ate. You know what I mean? Like. It's give and take. If you're gonna live with nature, you have to accept nature living. You know what I mean? Coming in and borrowing a cup of tea every once in a while.
Right.
Race is up, Mo, but it's 11 furlongs, so
Oh shit. Sorry.
we got a ton.
Alright.
We got pet fox in our drop zone. Yeah, listen. In the city, I had pet rats. You know what I mean? They were the size of fucking foxes. Oh shit. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That's just part of nature. You know what I mean? Can't live in nature without having nature's friends.
That's right. We now take a break from Nat Geo with Mo and Doe. For a horse race, we got 11 in line, locked and loaded, maybe 10. And they're off and running live from Big Brain Fairgrounds, and it's Morgan Earp. Trying to make Mikey Boy proud, it's Morgan Earp over Pocket Aces. Then comes Don't Blink. Raj Rocket trots along here in fourth. Back in fifth, it's Swear Down, now Prime Shot. Swooping along on the outside here in the early going as they make their way around the opening turn of this 11 furlong affair. Right turn. Good track here, grade 3 action as the announcer was stroking out. 28,000 Derby on the line, and it's Pocket Aces now joined by Don't Blink at the front of the pack. Don't Blink takes over the lead. Morgan Earp down at the rail looking for a ground-saving trip, but Raj Rocket looking for a mighty surge here. Hopefully they remember to run around again. It's an 11 furlong race. There goes Don't Blink. Raj Rocket still in tow on the outside. Beautiful. Looks like Raj Rocket's wearing socks and a mask out there. Not quite sure if it's COVID season on the track, but Raj Rocket now trying to make a push here for the leader. Don't Blink still holds on. Here comes Pocket Aces, Raj Rocket, and Morgan Earp. Morgan Earp flying down at the rail, trying to make up some ground here on the leader. But Don't Blink. Don't Blink and he's gone. They keep moving away here from the pack. On the outside, still Pocket Ace now. Looks advanced. Morgan Earp down at the rail, and Raj Rocket. And in the meantime, didn't even notice that. Pocket Aces catches a quick one and takes over the lead from Don't Blink. Here comes Don't Blink to battle back. Another break of 2 to Morgan Earp. Tidal Wave now splitting horses from the back and looking for some room here as they make their way into the far turn. And now it's Pocket Aces. Pocket Aces, Don't Blink. These two having a little battle here. Back and forth for the lead. 21-1 and 8-1. Where's all the picks at on these two? There's Morgan Earp trying to find some room, and here he goes now. Once again, Morgan Earp blocked down at the rail from Don't Blink. Might have an inquiry on that. Psych, not in the game yet. Don't Blink, though, in the meantime. Starts to pull away yet again, and Doomsday, the new challenger. Here we go for Don't Blink. They shake him up at the top of the stretch. Don't Blink. Here comes Pocket Aces. Battles back again, and Pocket Aces quickly shows them he was just resting and playing with their food. Pocket Aces now by 2. Don't Blink. Tidal Wave. These two might be deucing it out for a second. And one final surge. Pocket Ace is going to hold on, though, over Don't Blink and Tidal Wave.
That was a big one for whoever had that. We'll have to look and see if anyone
Wow.
public was on that.
Wow. See, that's like I'm like, Soulmate owns Elvis. I'll put money on Pocket Aces. I feel like it's one of those types of deals.
The fucking house won, chat.
Chat, y'all let that shit happen?
Damn. We got rules in this chat, and there's a lot of rule number ones, and one of rule number ones is don't fucking let the house win, and we just let the house win everything. Oh my god.
There's a lot of rule number ones around here, chat.
Yeah, rule number 1 is we'll get it back. Rule number 1 is also don't be an asshole, and rule number 1 is don't the fucking house win. Yeah, perfect. So you get paid. Now y'all can put the exacta pools up. Ugh. God damn it.
That is good.
Yeah, I was on Tidal Wave there. I did not have Pocket Aces, Mr. 1 for 14 beating an S plus today, but I did have the 0 for 25 getting his first win today. So I guess you guys look, give and take. Yeah, I did not have the horse finishing last and next to last in previous stakes. What the fuck? I can't wait to see the flea figure on this one. Yeah, that was wild. Who finished second? Not the 5. It was the Prime Shot, the 9.
Was it? No, it was wasn't it? God, I feel like I'm Ron Burgundy. I just freaking read it on the screen. It was Pocket Aces. Was it the 3?
3. Don't Blink.
Yeah.
Trot.
That was a trot on horse, right? Yep.
Oh yeah, no brainer. My ass. come in here and gloat after that. No chance I was into a fucking rainer. No chance.
Soulmate, I gave you love. I said if he's an Elvis owner, I got him. I didn't put any money on it, but I'm sorry. Nice race.
Nobody did. Only the house
Nobody-
did.
nobody
Not a
did.
single person in the public put a penny on this horse. That's the crazy part. Listen, the algorithm's a fucking fickle beast sometimes, man. I'm telling you that. Wow, we got
Oh,
stupid
man.
back for show. Nothing. Oh, it's not a fit. Yeah, what the? Oh, my show didn't register because I had to click the drag box and put the show back. If you would just give me a button, I wouldn't have to worry about missing my picks. All right, well, that punted some of the winnings away. It's all right. Let me find a race that's open so I can show Bryce what I'm talking about. Bryce, I know you're here. So this is bullshit. All right, this click bullshit. Take all of this out and put win where you click it, place where you click it, show where you click it, and then give me combinations. Give me win place, give me win show, give me place show. That's it. None of this.
Well, what about even like 3 check boxes where it just
Three
says
check boxes are cool,
WPS,
too. Just something that's
WPS
not-
and how much? So if you put 200 Derby and you check WPS, it's going to do a 600 Derby pick in one shot. Because that would make me pick 3 times the amount of picks.
The drop box is a pain in the ass. I'll tell you that right now. That's just a pain in the ass. That was a perfect example. That other win pick should have been a show pick, but I had to drop down. Yeah, fake, and they run on an algorithm based on stats and whatnot. But yeah, we got scoops land on that one. That's all right though. We'll get back. We got a 4-horse field up next, and we went the opposite of the favorite. So, but Dairy Boy very well could just win this race, and that could be free money that I passed up. But
No, I like your angle on. I like your angle on Alice though.
Alice is nice. Alice has beat S horses before. That's why I'm not really like worried about it. It's more of a fade the public, but we'll see what happens. And then the last race. Is this the last race? Yeah, we already have our pick. And yeah, Swift Emperor. I might. Oh, someone put 1K on Virgil. All right. Well, I'm not gonna let that go unnoticed.
It was Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, likely. Yeah, not gonna let that go unnoticed. Chat, you shouldn't either if you have picks on this. Now there's a place pool, so try and beat the 2 bozos that put the 1K and the 500 wagers in. Oh shit!
Yeah, did
streaming
you,
on Monday, or are you doing like your midday thing?
Yeah, I'll probably, like I said, I'll let everybody else kind of do that thing early. I know you said you're going late. You going late on Monday?
Yeah, I have picked up a shift at work again.
Yeah, so I'll probably let everybody do their 10 a.m. stuff, and I'll probably blast on my boy at like noon or 1-ish Eastern,
Yeah,
and kind of kick it for the afternoon.
Yeah, depending what happens Monday. I mean, no matter what, I'm going to go live because now I have my 3 personals that I can reveal, along with 4 in the one joint stable with my friend.
Wait, so
But
you're
yeah,
gonna go to work all day with 3 unrevealed horses?
Yeah.
What do you? How the hell do you do that? You gotta write a book,
Discipline.
bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Discipline. That's it. That's
Oh,
literally
man.
what it is. I have good discipline for the things that I need to have discipline for. Gambling and just overall general, like, if I'm told to wait, I'll wait. But if there's no reason to wait, then I won't.
Right.
There's a reason to wait there because I can do content around it. So,
That's true.
but yeah, it's not. It's if it was just one, nah, I won't peek.
How you gonna peek? Well, I guess you could open up on a different browser, right?
I'll bet whatever. I won't peek. I'm telling you, if I say I'm not gonna do something, I'm not gonna do it. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I do. That's the best. That's why people like me, because if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And if I'm against it, I'm definitely against it. But yeah, I'll wait. I have no reason. The only one I couldn't possibly ever wait on is if I was still partners with Zook, because his fidgety ass at 10 o'clock he's refreshing and he wants to reveal everything because
That's everybody I know. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to sell the stuff that he wants to sell and he wants to keep what he wants to keep. And I'm like, Yeah, thank God, because like before like when I was just doing the one breeding at a time, like doing the reveal was easy because he wasn't paying attention at the time. But when he started paying attention, like I wanted to do a reveal like 2 months ago, and it was literally 10:05, and he already revealed everything, and I was like, all right, well that's not gonna work. And then I got him on for a late reveal the next season because I went in and fucking revealed everything right away, and then he couldn't see it, so he left work to come home, and then I got him on, and he's just like, I was like, all right, turn your head, don't look at the screen yet, and then I pulled one up, and he's like, all right, look. So he got delayed reaction, but he got his reveal nonetheless.
Oh man, I
only got 3, like, and the only one I'm really like psyched about is my left dirt Philly.
Yeah, who'd you go with that with? That's
This one I took. This is the Parisian Bold, Old Trafford. So I tried to keep it. I tried to find a solid left dirt, non-101, but I think I ended up going with who's this? Yeah, I went with this one because of Snowball. I'm not even gonna fucking front on that, but also her first 3 stats are green, and the S across the board on the first 3 really help her out as far as like breeding math, because she's very low at speed and stamina, but which makes sense. She won at 11 furlongs and had S stamina, or not S stamina, S finish. So the races she finished, she was there. The races she didn't win, she wasn't there, which I thought was temper, but she ended up popping S minus temper, which was big. But yeah, pulling the three purples on finish, heart, and temper when I revealed was like, for me, for what I want to do, is great, because pumping in speed and stamina is fucking easier than pumping in temper and finish.
Well, right. That's what I was saying earlier about like sours with Diablo, right? Because I got lucky and I pulled that speed from Diablo onto my filly, and then she, for whatever reason, started passing that shit down. So I love it when they seem to just pass down that certain speed over and over again, or a certain trait. Yeah, because you grab a colt, you know what I'm saying, or a stud rather, that you see constantly passes down a nice speed. I mean, you're golden at that point. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, and then I took my A filly and just pumped stamina. She's whatever, like she's an A filly, can't really ask for much. And she couldn't win, but the races that she hit the board in were handicaps, which was fucking weird. Mistakes, she would shit the bed, so I threw her with Z Skittles to just boost everything.
Was that A minus heart and temper on that A filly?
Yep.
The heart and yeah, okay. Yeah, yep. So that would probably explain the stakes and maybe even the handicap to a certain extent.
So I wanted to go non-101, and it matched up distance. I mean, it didn't really match up distance preference because this horse didn't fucking run, but I basically just wanted to pump the temper in, and then this will boost everything up. So if I imagine I'll get an A+. I hope I get an A+. I hope it doesn't go to S-. I hope everything. I feel like heart and temper are low enough and start are low enough that it should keep it down to where it needs to be. But we'll see what happens.
That's good move, man.
Non-101, so I can try and pop a filly out of that one and build out, because she already has mate, she already has scuba, and I'd rather just keep that there and build on it. But we'll see what happens. She was a project. I got this one from the JJ from RVA.
Yeah, I was just noticing that. Yeah, I don't know. We were on the same page, you know, even again early on with the breeding. With, you know, going from a B to an S is probably not going to be the best result. It might make you some money early on. Which,
early it was fine. But the people that did the slow, like I said, you did a lot of slow breeding, and that was one of the things that like a bunch of us acknowledged. Like doing the slow and steady, early was probably, it was give and take, because now that line's going to be slightly more expensive than just the B+ with an S that gets you an A+.
Right.
Should hold a little bit more value because of the bloodline being clean of one of ones. You want to pull your screen up and get for this one.
All right, here we go. Damn, man, we got 2 more left. Shit. Here we go.
All right, we got a banger here for you. 4-horse affair. Might as well call it the Lacey Stakes. We'll call it the DoughBoy Claiming After Dark Race 4 Claiming Event.
28,000 Derby on the line, and they're off and running. Bloody Alice breaks best of it down at the rail. Then comes Onyx, Dairy Boy, trots along here in third in front of Roaring Tristan. And we got 4 horses tightly packed together here. Roaring Tristan struggling to hang on as the other 3 start to head off yonder in the 7-furlong left turning affair. Fast track, beautiful day here, live from Shing Moon, and Valkyrie Racing still holding the top with Bloody Alice. Bloody Alice there opens up by 2.5. Onyx still trotting along here. Then comes Dairy Boy, no change, as Dairy Boy might just be setting them up for one final push into the far turn. Opening quarter and 25 and change, but it's Bloody Alice. Bloody Alice 3.5 opens up, continues, starting to show maybe why the picks came in late. Where'd they come from? We don't know. But Bloody Alice is at 2.3 to 1, trying to show why it's worth it. So put that Derby where the mouth goes. But here we go now, Bloody Alice into the far turn, as I was trying to come up with something interesting to say, as Bloody Alice is a 6-length lead over a Dairy Boy as they hit the top of the stretch, and it's Bloody Alice. Dairy Boy still waiting for that move. Dairy Boy struggling here, but Bloody Alice past the 8 pole. Here we go. Now it's Dairy Boy off the rail, looking for tail, 100 meters, but it's not going to be enough as long as Bloody Alice can stay on the horse. DoughBoy is going to show you why he just gives you nothing but the wins. Nothing but the wins. Bloody Alice over Dairy Boy and Roaring Tristan.
I'm telling you, when I'm on, I'm
There you go, man.
on.
There you go.
When I'm on, I am on. I'll tell you that.
Shit.
All right. That's it. I mean, Lacey had the 1-2. That was a stone cold exacta. Yeah, just the theory of just going the opposite way when there's 2 entries is proven to be pretty good so far. But no, that was good. That was very good for myself. And Chad, if anyone followed along, I don't blame you if you didn't. I really don't. It's hard to say no to an S in a 4-horse field. But
True.
when there's equal competition at S-, we'll always take a look.
But you caught it, what, 2.3 to 1, 2.4 to 1, so...
Yeah,
I mean, listen...
the odds were a lot better.
Right.
Before.
No, but even that, I'm saying like real horse racing compared to that, right?
All right.
Like, it's like you see it with 9 to 5s, 3 to 5s, 1 to 5s. I mean,
Yeah, that
even
line
getting
was
2.4 to
relatively
1
close still because the 2 was just I think it was just like 1.9 to 1, so it was just 1.98. So
Yeah.
it was definitely close in the pool, but we got value, and that's what we wanted. So
good pick.
that was good enough. Coin flips are nice, especially when you're on the right side of the coin flip.
That's right.
But yeah, then the third filly we have is we bought this one because the fucking Lunatic makes sense. Took his S- mare to an A stallion. I couldn't tell you why, but she was cheap, so we just bought her. The S- heart doesn't make shit for sense. We got 1 win out of her, and the A+ temper was really wild too. But like we got 1 win out of her. She won a stakes. And then just shit the bed everywhere else, and I just stopped running her. I was like, yeah, I don't need this anymore. I was running her for the crown at the time, but I was like, probably should have just stopped. Well, I took her to Secret Pact to like, I'm not fucking going slow here, not with this one. This one was a weird one. So yeah, I took this one to Secret Pact, took the S-, then an SS- heart, and then everywhere else. So I'll likely end up with an S- here. I don't know how good of an S-, but Secret Pact was a good sprinter. He was solid. Mundo, which is S- temper coming out of Mundo is really fucking impressive. But she's the one also just probably boosted that up high enough. Because the Mundo filly that I have, she pulled a temper, I think. And she's an S-, and that was the only thing holding her back from like being an S.
Right.
But yeah.
And that had Mundo was the dad on that one?
On Secret Pact, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had makes sense. This horse was fucking great. This is a Mr. B out of Secretariat stable, but he has Serenity now in for 4,000, and that's a bargain. But Secret Pact,
I use them
for 7. Yeah, he had Secret Pact in for 7, so I was like, fuck it, we'll ride. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that one we're hoping to get a filly out of, but we're likely just selling off the colts. But we'll probably get an S- out of that combination and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, we're more interested now, and like I said, because the lunatic as in lunatic stables, and also the person running lunatic stables being a fucking lunatic took his S- merit to an A cold. And I can't explain why, but we thought it was kind of cute, and it was reasonably priced, so we just scooped it up. All right, so Alex
Good
got
play.
we got double up. Our 800 got us 11, so that's like $12 or something. It's nice. 10 wins is 12. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so that's good. Profit. We're green. Green.
Hey,
green,
for
green.
something that you looked at, you thought it was going to be a pretty,
I
pretty
definitely
easy race
thought
for
we
the
were-
two. You were like, hey, you know what? Take the angle on it. It paid off.
I didn't think. God damn. There was only those two wagers in the place pool. Chat came through. I had to have been Chat. Chat definitely came through and dropped another 2K on there. Good for them. So who ended up being the chalk here? All right, I'm on the 5, which I expected to be the chalk. 5 probably loses this race somehow. Probably the Soulmate, because Soulmate showed up in chat, and his 2 for 53 horse will probably win this race somehow. So I got no one put a single dime on this horse. I don't think. I think that's still the original. But everyone seemed to enjoy the place pool in this race a little bit more. So 1.1 on the 2, 1.15. So the 5 is the chalk, 2 is close favorite, 3 is the third favorite, and then the 6 is fourth. So basically, whoever has the 6, you want the 1 and the 4 to run second, so that way you're rich. But it's not going to happen, so good luck. I definitely think, yeah.
Still nothing in the show pool though. Come on, chat. Yo.
No, I mean, it's hard. I can't expect chat to want to do that. Like, I mean, that's what I tell the team to. That's why I want to pick races that'll end up being full fields, so that way they're just auto win place show. We don't have these 4-horse races on Tuesday night, the last week of the fucking season, which I expected. I mean, I don't know how Friday's gonna look because I think you have a lot more stake races, so like those will probably go with more than 4 horses. But I'm working on. I have to actually submit it tomorrow for race changes. I don't know if you're changing yours up for next season or not. I looked at yours. I think you don't have any allowances, and that's what I have. And the fucking allowance is the only race that constantly goes with a full field every Tuesday, which is kind of gross, but it makes sense. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at the races going into next season to try and attract full fields.
I mean, I got a feeling that, I mean, if we really want to look forward to, what I think might happen, I mean, we might really start to see some of these, like, different types of kickbacks, right? We're not going to see the crown kickback anymore, but the same way that DraftKings and, like, these other, wagering platforms, get you in,
Mm-hmm.
well, I think we're going to start seeing some of those types of promotions that, again, more for picks, you know what I mean? Again, maybe we were talking about with the giveaways on the horse, but I got a feeling that's got to start happening, maybe, again, leading into, Derby, the real Derby. Not waiting for the week before, being like, hey, here's a new promo that we got to figure out the bugs and work out the kinks, But I got a feeling something's coming, man. Like, it's been a little too damn quiet.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying. I hope it's I hope it's something between now and May. But it has to be something, right? Like, it has to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not let the cat out of the bag, but I mean, when Boss Man is this quiet, man, normally he's ramping up for something nice, And I don't know if it's like the chain data stuff, but I really got a feeling it's something with the wagering.
God, if it's a goddamn horse picture update, I'm gonna rage. I don't rage. I try not to.
Yeah.
But if all the updates we're getting are fucking marketplace picture updates that end up looking like doo-doo, sorry, with respect, they look like doo-doo last time. I kind of don't like the stats underneath. It's just me personally. I don't know why they're not.
Oh, I thought that was a little bit of a jarring change too. Actually, you talking about the revealed stats? You mean?
Yeah, I don't like that shit. It's just me.
At first I thought my resolution on my screen was off. I was trying to fix it for like 5 minutes.
I mean, here it looks cool, I guess, but like all this in the stable, it's uglier. But like in the barn, I guess, like in the stud barn, it makes sense. I guess I don't know. Like, what are we doing all this here? What's going on over here with all this empty space? Now
It's also a little bit harder to read.
Jammed, everything. Yeah, it feels like everything's just jammed in one spot now.
What if you click on that arrow next to where it says retired stat? Does that like expand?
No, it just takes.
Oh,
you
it just goes. Oh, it's like a breeding.
Yeah, it just takes you right into breeding as opposed to this. I mean, yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, all of it just.
Hmm.
Why are we trying to get cute with this kind of stuff? What are you distracting us from? What are you distracting us from? Tell me.
I remember the original UI overhaul. I was like, whoa, that was massive. But it grew on me pretty quick. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of change seems a little weird. And it could be for mobile.
I try not to do a lot on mobile if I don't have to. I mean, obviously, if I'm at work, I have to use mobile. But, like, I mean, that's what I mean. It has to be something else. I would hope. Just me. All right, let me refresh this and see if there's another. Usually on Tuesdays, there's another race that comes up. Yep. What time does it go off? Shit. I mean, I'm hoping offers, marketplace offers, but that's probably not happening. 2 hours. Yeah, I'll look at this before shutting down, just because it's a juice. Well, it's a juice pool, but someone already came in and see, this is what I'm talking about. This is one of those things. You look at this and someone already hammered a horse for you. So now you got to see if one of these other S's can beat this horse. You got to try and find value, but this is a good fucking horse. Supersonic Rose is good. Bred very well too. Definitely, it's one of his Rose's Zions. And Supersonic. And Supersonic was great. But yeah, this horse is very nice. Forgot about my man's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, coming off 4 in a row. 2 large entries in there, a 14 horse field. Like, yeah, this horse is fucking nice all around. S+ heart. Probably has triple S heart, just the best. But no, Supersonic, I don't know if anyone, I'm sure some of the stables in Supersonic was good on the track. Not fucking great not super stellar in the breeding barn, but like most of them have been fillies and they've retired. But the one, Super Zion's on this track still. That's one of the better ones. Supersonic Rose will probably come off the track end of this season, but that's been the best filly she's had so far. And then Supersonic Sunrise is actual just complete dog shit. But good stat reveal, I guess.
Yeah, I was trying to check if it was Supersonic I went to. No, I went to because I have Rose's Zion Blood in there, but it's America's Most Wanted. It wasn't
yeah, I saw that one. I almost went to that one. I think I shared something on that side. I think I shared something on the side of.
I think I went there to kick the finish up because I think I was lacking finish, but yeah, I mean, Oh, I'm gonna be low.
Yeah, I was thinking about picking up another. I was honestly thinking about picking up like an A filly off the market because there's been a couple that have been like really cheap. I'm gonna bring you up to the race.
Yep.
Because I want to. I've been saying for a few weeks now. I want to breed with the revolting blob. I want a piece of that action. I want to know why. But like, I don't want that B+ finish. I have to find a mare that's going to be able to have higher finish, so it won't like drag me down. All right, you're up.
I'll have to see what the Grail Mary babies retire at, but that might be an option. Oh, it's got the banker blood though. Might not help. All right, here we go. Oh, that is loud.
Oh shit! I lost Mo. Mo blew up the screen. Oh my god, no. Not like this. Not like this.
Sweet mother of God, what is the whole stuff?
Ah, jeez, Rick. No! Let's try it now. No! It's dead on my side. Hopefully it works on your side.
It started to, and I freaked out because it got so freaking loud, and then I hit the wrong button, and I closed the entire browser like an idiot.
Yeah, I immediately pulled it up and it's just not working on my side, like always.
Yeah, it looks like it's running. Here we go.
All right, got you pulled up.
Is the 1059 one? Yeah, we're good. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. All right, here we go for the nightcap. We got some grade 1 action. Major race coming at you. Online. 6-horse affair, and they're off. Live from La Jolla Fields, it's Swift Emperor, shoots out of between horses. Paul Lee down at the rail. Back for third comes Spark of Royalty at 4-1. In fourth, there's Virgil Earp running in front of Lolly Star. Then Desperado. Desperado gonna round out the pack here as they head into the first and only turn of this 5-furlong sprint. And it's Big Brain Stables. Swift Emperor bringing their A game, but is an S+. Round the far bend they go. Here it's Swift Emperor now joined by Spark of Royalty. Virgil Earp there now battles here and goes up for second. And Spark of Royalty starts to get away. Spark of Royalty, no one to catch. It's Spark of Royalty by 2, by 3 as he shakes them up. Virgil Earp tries to hold on. Desperado down the center of the track. Everyone else falling apart like an old Buick as Spark of Royalty is putting some shine on this crown and bringing it home in the nightcap. It's going to be Spark of Royalty for GBG over Virgil Earp and Desperado.
Yeah, that was pretty sure I talked about that one early, but yeah, that was an easy fucking punt. The wrong S+.
The wrong one.
The wrong S+. Oh well, be like that sometimes. Can't really complain. Let me see what the hell we ended up on the night.
Whew, that was a hell of a race. 4.7-1 on the Spark of Royalty too.
Yeah, that was very solid for that.
Sheesh. But I mean, hey, Big Brain, GBG. I mean, it's kind of hard to look at either one and not be intrigued.
He won the first race and he won the last race. The early. That's what's that? We can do the what do we call that? They have that, don't they? You pick the first race, you pick the last race. I'm trying to remember if it is something, but we can make it something. Make it our own double. The opener and the closer.
Yeah, I know that some tracks do like the last race at one track, and then like the opener at I think it's like Del Mar and like Santa Anita or whatever. I think it's like certain tracks will do that thing together, like a Twilight type pick or something. Yeah. I want to say Golden Gate with Santa Anita, but yeah, that'd be cool. Do like an opener and a closer double.
This horse's 5 furlong stats were actually complete dog shit. I mean, had a win, but like compared to everywhere else, complete dog shit. 50-50 on 3 off the board, 3 on the board.
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't big. It was a 5-horse field, 35K entry, but
right.
Lost
to Virgil. Yep.
Desperado was in there, also got smoked. But yeah, Swift Emperor shit the actual bed.
Which, 17 wins. We are at the end of the 4th, season for that horse. I mean, a 4-year-old season, rather. I mean, is there a possibility that horse peaked already?
I mean, who knows? Probably. The problem is, it's like, if it was just an S, I don't know if it would have the value for breeding, because like Astro Ziggy combos are everywhere in RD. And it's so fucking hard in RD right now.
Oh yeah,
so hard.
I know.
So hard being an S2 because there's not enough stakes. Third-time employee, there's not enough graded stake sprints for the overpopulated right dirt archetype. Maybe we get more next season. Maybe, maybe.
I would think so. I mean, like I said, if you look at the money that we were making,
helping me hard this season. Like I've never been more like in the fucking 11 seasons that I've been playing, and the 6 seasons I've been in RD. This is probably the worst one, like the actual worst one for me. I went 4 days in a row without getting a horse in a race because it was overpopulated by 1 million horses, and then I would get kicked out because I wouldn't have stats to go towards the stupid selection committee that just picks horses out of their ass for no reason. Like, there has to be more coverage. Just like multiple stakes at RDS or RD sprints. It just seemed like it was underpopulated all season. And
Yeah, I
also
guess I see that too. Like I said, I think my right dirt is more AA plus
schedule
territory.
Get better schedule. Get better coverage. Sorry. Get better coverage. Hint. Get better coverage.
I mean, like I said, I would imagine everybody sees the same numbers we do. I mean, track staking even this month was way higher in the first week and a half, 2 weeks. People realize they don't really like what they got. They don't want to race them, and it cuts, for me, was big time.
The one time I complained, it was actually multiple seasons ago when, like, again, it was all tied to Crown, but like multiple seasons ago, the 5, 10, and 20K juvenile claimers weren't filling because Crown was great, and no one wanted to lose their fucking horse for that. So it made sense getting rid of them. But like I said, the meta shifted hard, so now we need those back. Like,
no, I would agree.
It's good. We got them back, but yeah, we just need the schedule's probably fine if we just have enough coverage of each race. Like, I think that's what the biggest problem is. There's not enough coverage.
I mean, yeah, and hats off to Richie, man. I mean, like I said, I've come up with ideas that I've, always said, like, oh yeah, I'll do like a video and I'll show you what I mean of like how I would do the coverage. But trying to even fathom, what Richie's trying to, go through, to appease everybody. It's got to be. We know it's tricky, but they do listen, So I hope when the next season schedule comes out that, I hope I can get on the track more because this season was a little rough for me too. But I also put myself in that position by selling too many horses 2 months ago. So that was partly, human error, personal error. I'll accept that. But for the other horses that remain, I still do find coverage a little dicey. That's all. But yeah, man. Other than that, dude, it was good to catch up with you, brother. It's been a minute. Let's
as long as I'm starting at 7:30, I should.
Yeah, let me know, dude.
I should be able to have you back up to call races. I just didn't want to have you up and then just like sitting there. Like, I felt bad last Saturday when we had fucking Poker Player on, sandwiched between me and Zook. It's like, you're never getting a word in. You're never gonna get a word in. I'm sorry. And you're already light spoken, Poker Player, but like, you're never gonna get a word in if I have this fucking knucklehead on stream with me.
Like I said, man,
doing my picks while I have you up here and just like having you sit there like twiddling your thumbs. So starting earlier and getting all the picks done and then getting you up right before the first race. If I can do that constantly, then we'll be good. I'll get you back up for them.
Yeah, like I said, I know I'm not the biggest pick enthusiast, and I'm trying to dive in. Like I said, my little brother's actually the one that's kind of schooling me a little bit and trying to motivate me to make some more picks. So who knows, Maybe I will be able to chime in during the pick segment. But for now, I actually enjoyed it. Yeah, because like I said, I keep your tab open, but I'm always lurking, And I was like, hey, let me let you know I'm here. Say what's up, and anytime you want to get me on, dude, just send the link, say the word. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Like I said, if I can get all my homework done, then I can have friends over. You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
I'm trying to keep myself to that rule. In the last 4 weeks, like, I would start at 8, but I wouldn't start getting into the first race until 8:20, and then by the time I got to race 3, first race was going off, and it's like, yeah, I can't do this properly. I don't want to waste people's time. So
yeah, a lot of time lately too. I've been tuning in from mobile. Like I said, because again, not to dump shit on people, but between the 3 things I got IRL going on is enough to, even one of them is enough to take up my full day with the bullshit. But I'm trying to juggle it all and still do the PFL content and still do the mud stuff and, trying to make the money. So, but yeah, man, that's what's good, brother. Like I said, I appreciate you having me on and chat. Always enjoy seeing you guys. And yeah, I guess we'll, if you're ever around on a Friday night, man, you want to come join us, dude, just hop on, dude, do some picks. Cause
I'll let you know.
Trust me. My picks aren't making anybody any derbies, so if you ever want to come on and just hang out for a little bit, let me know, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna handicap this last race. Mo, take it easy. I'll catch you next week.
Yep. Have a good night, but take it easy, chat. Later, guys.
All right, we're gonna knock this last race out before I sign off. Someone wants to fight words. Let's fight words. let's get this last race picked in, and then I'll jump off because this one doesn't fire until 2 a.m. So I'm definitely not staying up for that. But it's short and sweet. Unfortunately, it looks like Supersonic Rose or bust. But Crying Shame has caught my eye a little bit. Definitely worse numbers, but closer than most to Supersonic Rose. Rose coming off 4 in a row. Crying Shame can't find a win in the last 4. Who else is there? I'm not going to give the A+ any attention. Crown of Wood. Doesn't have the win equity on good, but worth looking at. Has run behind Supersonic Rose the last couple times. And then shout out Jumix, my best, my favorite juices and nectars. Mango Nectar #1. Also getting dog walked by Supersonic Rose. I'm just gonna do the same rule of thumb I did with the last claiming race. I'm just gonna go the opposite. I'll zig. Don't get me wrong. Supersonic Rose is fucking great. Great. But by the time it gets to fucking 2 a.m. there's 2 hours and 30 minutes left. Like, this is gonna be less than 2 to 1. And I don't want to do that. I don't have to. If I think there's potentially another horse that could beat it. Now, it's probably going to be a long shot, but I'm going to go with the 1. Also very good at 9 furlongs. 3 points behind the best fleet figure here as well. Solid on a good track. Rose is fucking win or lose on a good track. Two off the boards and 7 starts. So it's like the ball is definitely in the 2's court. But do I think Crying Shame can get there? I do. And we're Derby positive on the card, so you know it's not the worst. We got a little bit to throw around here, you know. We did good on the night. We can shower ourselves in a couple sprinkles. Oh shit. Shout out Hira. Thanks for the gifted subs. 2 of them. Who got them? What time was it? An hour ago? That wasn't Daniel Boone. When the fuck was it? Show me. Chat or not chat, why doesn't it show me in Twitch, damn it? Fuck, I couldn't highlight that. Who got them? If you're still here, who got the gifted subs? I must know. I'll probably do another sub. I'll do every other week. I'll probably do a sub giveaway. Okay, now I can check maybe. No. Chat pause due to scroll. All right, well, unpause, yeah. Critter and High Octane got the gifts. All right, shout out to Hero for the gifted subs. Shout out to Critter and High Octane. Fuck. Yeah, like I left Twitch open on the creator dashboard so I could see this stuff, but it doesn't show up in the chat, which is kind of butt cheeks, but it is what it is. All right, yeah, I'm gonna run with Crying Shame on here. Supersonic Rose is probably the safe play, but I'm in the mood to punt So we'll punt on that one. And yeah, I'll call it a wrap tonight. I'm going to get my proposal in for my races for the new season. And we'll see if Monday goes through. If Monday goes through, then we'll have Monday card as well. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably tweet it before the end of the week once I get confirmation. As soon as I get confirmation on it, I'll tweet about it. It will also be an earlier show too. It will not be ending at 11. It will likely be ending 8, 9 o'clock maybe. So I'm trying to work in a Monday early show and a Tuesday keep the After Dark the way it is. So chat, take it easy. Appreciate the new people, the new follows. I appreciate Hero. Thanks for the subs. I appreciate that again. Next week we'll do sub giveaway. And yeah, everyone have a good night. Hope y'all cash some tickets. Definitely hope that happened. There was enough going around. We had some nice ones today, so hopefully people were on at the tail. But catch you next week. Cheers.